Okay. We alive.
Okay, Nana.
Yeah.
Have you know that our uncle Daddy Lumba has passed and gone on, right?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
those of you who don't know him, he's like an infamous Ghanaian hip life artist, and he recently passed away. I can't remember how old he was. I don't even know how old he was.
It
But
wasn't that old. I swear it was in his 70s, but early 70s.
yeah, so Daddy Lumba, popular. I'm not even going to go through the tunes, but we got a few anthems from the Ghanaian world. However, since his passing, he has left a disarray, disillusionment, and discomfort with all the women in his lives. Because basically, look, now we can share screen now we're doing this.
Yeah.
Basically, this is what's happened. So, guys, if you haven't seen, let me start from the beginning. I stumbled on this story how one musician's death started a nationwide panic amongst Ghanaian wives. That's Daddy Lumba. I even thought the scandal would be that maybe they'd find out he's a bit fruity because he is very flamboyant for a typical Ghanaian man. Anyway, so this thing says that when it comes to funerals, there's a hidden conversation that's not had. And basically, Daddy Lumba had Mrs. Okusia Sewa Fosu as the legally married wife, his legally married wife. The marriage was registered, documented, protected by law. But other women who loved him, lived with him, raised children with him, also stepped into the conversation at the funeral. Their relationships are real, emotional, long-term, but not legal. So this is the conversation that's happening in Ghana, that this is the Ghanaian conflict. You can be a wife in practice, but a stranger in law. You can share a home, but not a right. You can give your life to a man, but receive nothing when he dies. This is what scares people, not the court case, the possibility that the law may erase him. So then this conversation is saying many Ghanaian women today are asking themselves, is my marriage even registered? Does his family even know me? What if he dies without a will? Will his other children appear at the funeral? Will I be kicked out of the house I built with him? These fears are not fiction, they are lived. And Daddy Lumba's story has made them public. And women are also discovering too late that their marriages are never registered. Long-term partners fear being erased because they're never made legal spouses. Children fear becoming collateral damage in inheritance battles. Families fear chaos when secrets surface at the funeral. So I think there's more. So when a man dies intestate, which means no will, the family becomes the court. The living room becomes a battlefield, and the funeral becomes a discovery point. And children become claimants, women become contestants, and all that type of stuff. So all that to say,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think, or what do women do? Well, I guess I don't know what I actually didn't get to the conversation, but I just thought this was scandal. I heard there was scandal. I was like, hey, what's going on here? But then if you ask, like, because even Summer Walker has come out saying she's just happy to be the side chick. She doesn't want to be the main chick. I don't believe her, but at the moment she's settling for being the side chick. But if it goes on forever and you're a forever side chick, and then maybe you have outside children as the side chick, and then you feel like you're building, and because there's also the thing that if someone's career builds or your business evolves and you're there supporting as a side chick, what rights do you have? Should you have rights? What do you think?
Well, if there's a wife there already, no, then you should have got to wife status. I think it's just a part of, especially with like, it's not even just Ghanaian culture. People have mistresses. I think as a mistress, you don't get anything in death. Like you should be collecting your bits while the person is there. It's one of those things. It's like you don't get the life insurance. Like it's just a part of the role. Mm-hmm. So you get what you're going to get when the person is living. In death, you have to go about your business. And I think if you have children with this person as well, similarly, you need to sort out policies when they're alive for your kid. Like you can't then be going to the family or the wife that was the official wife. Well, I was here and now I have his kids and expect a handout. It's just not the role that you're occupying.
But what if the wife knew about you?
I mean, if you're lucky, maybe she's going to give you something. But generally, when it comes to in death, land and everything else becomes crazy. Like you'll be fighting over siblings sometimes as the wife.
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, like let alone the mistress, it's long for you. Like you just didn't secure the bag properly. But that is why people should leave a will. And it's hard to even discuss wills with the older generation anyway. But the smart ones have a will so that it mitigates all of that shit.
But then how do you feel if you've been their long-suffering side chick? I'm not advocating for side chicks, but I'm just playing the devil's advocate as they do. But I'm just saying you've been a long-suffering and then the will gets read, not a pim goes to you. And you could say that you've been the relief. His wife has stressed him, didn't give him everything that he needed, all the sex, all the cooking, all the thing. She's just a clothes shop, but yet he's just married before the kids, as they say. But yet you are the grifter.
It's just
I would contest if I was a side chick living that life and I got nothing. I would contest. I'd have to cause some sort of drama. I'm not advocating with side chicks. I'm just playing the role in this conversation.
I mean, but they do anyway.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like I always thought that somebody would come out of the woodworks for my dad, and who knows, there still may be some child that he has somewhere that's gonna come forward. But you know, it's like there's always a little piece of scandal, and depending on if you are the side chick that is in good graces with part of the person's family, you may get something. They may actually go against the wife to be like, look, that she was his piece. She needs to get a bit of land. Like,
who's going to agree to that? Which angry child is like, you, like children? I'd love to know. And people in the chat, do you know of any such situation where the children sided with the side chick over their own mother?
No, because like, well, for us culturally, the children are at the bottom. Like, you don't rise to the top to be in control of anything. It would be the siblings. They have stake in the person if they're still alive, and then the wife. So let's say the siblings never liked your wife, they may back the side chick and be like, land is going that way. That's when like folks get crazy. I mean, dude needed to get his. I mean, he was young though. I think Russ just said he was only 60 years old, so he probably thought he had another 25 years in him.
Yeah, he probably did. But still, he wasn't thinking about no will. He was out there chopping chicks and flinging his extensions left and right. I was like, oh no, not Daddy Lumba. You forget that even the old hip life artists are scandalous.
But I mean, 60, he ain't even that old. He just looked like a 60-year-old from when we were kids.
Yeah, he
looks old forever.
Uncle. Ah. It's really bad. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting story. And it's not race specific, it's not African specific. There's always drama at the funerals, isn't it? There's always like, yes, I was here for. I'm sure it happened in Dynasty and Dallas as well, like in those type of lands.
Literally cannot get. That's why I just have to big up my mum, because it's like there was just no issues with her at all. No funeral drama, nothing. It was all done and dusted and sorted out. My dad now, his family are crazy.
My mum's definitely got her will ready. She just made me power of attorney. We've just sorted all that out. So that's all done and dusted.
Oh, see how the women just get it all sorted?
My dad, listen, when he had his stroke, that's when life unraveled. And I was like, oh, this man's a messy. And thankfully, he's still with us. I don't know how long he's got, but he's still with us. I know there's not one. It's a nonsense. There's nothing. Do you know recently, just now, they've taken his flat because he's in a home and no one.
Yeah. That's how they did it with my dad as well. So
all the the photos that we had, he had photos of me and my brother and my sis. Even I can't even deal with it. It's probably in some incinerator somewhere. Not one bar of control or sorting out or organization or anything. This guy, guys, get your shit together, man.
Please, man. It's
even me, because I actually haven't.
It's hard on the kids that you leave behind.
Yeah, I haven't. Luckily, my daughter, she's got no one to fight but me, but my ghost. So she gets everything by default. So she's an only child, but also just even prepping for the funeral, all that stuff.
Yeah, just get it all sorted.
Yeah, man. Okay. Welcome to Your Aunties Could Never online. Hi, I'm Auntie aka Kizzle, aka the auntie of all the aunties in the land, and I'm here with.
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely,
and we're an auntie down Farah's under it at work, and she's just fighting fires and doing a big thing because she's a big thing. She's a big bad boss, and she got shit today, so we couldn't make it. So we didn't go to the studio today. We were en route to the studio, then we're like, you know what? Let's do a live. Let's come home and do a live. And so we thought we'd do it this way for you guys.
It will be easier.
Yeah, this is our main show, but we're doing it online. So I don't know. I don't have much to say on the intros. The disclaimer is still the same. We're just experts. We're just aunties. We're sharing our thoughts and opinions. Please do your own research, like we say on News and Nonsense. Who's in the chat? Who's joined us today?
I know. It's like back in the old days.
Yeah.
When we were in our little boxes. Okay, I'm going back to the beginning. Okay. Yes, Sora came in first. Hello, Sora. We have Stephen in the house. We have Shy Black Girl in the house as well. Cher is with us. Eiley is with us, saying big up for 12K. Thank you so much. And Slice of Dizzle is with us as well. Let me scroll, see who else is coming in as we started. And if you are watching, please come in and say hello. For Evan's sake is in the house as well. Mr. Hubby. We have Janelle in the house. Waving Cat Designs is in the house as well. Hi. Hello. El Cid is with us today.
Hi.
Myth is in the house. Big Cadbury. And we also have Fashion for Crime in the house as well. Hello.
Hi. Welcome.
Hey, people. And hello to people watching us on Facebook. And hello to people watching us on Instagram. Guys, hello. I have to show my t-shirt.
Look at our t-shirts.
Look.
Aren't we pretty?
They're in.
Hi.
This is my one. So obviously I am the center one. I'm going to show you the other two colors that we do. You can pick whichever color you want, black or taupe. This is AK's one. And then we have a denim version, and this is Farrah.
That's Farrah's one. Yeah. We have all of our colors, all of our faces in rotation on whichever way.
Yes. So you can pick who you want. It would be great. I feel like we could do a bonus for somebody that gets all of our faces, like 3 of them.
Yeah. Slice Diddle saying the black brings out the image. I think the black is the best setting. It really it does work best.
I know not everybody likes black though.
No,
so you can pick what you want. And Will Smith said, "Oh wow, you can pick your favorite."
Yeah, I didn't think
that was you that actually suggested that. Made it happen.
I think I said to you, like, let's have a rotation. I was like, oh no, you lot better buy mine. My front face one. Oh, there we go.
So this is one of them. There's quite a few different designs as well, but everything will be live from tomorrow, ready for some discounts on Black Friday as well. So, yes.
Alrighty. Thank you. The merch is certainly merching. You look like Charlie's Angels. Thank you so much, Waving Cat Designs.
Thank you.
Bless you. All right, let's get on with the show. We're not going to be here all night, you know, guys. Don't try it already. Don't try
it. But please, you guys know what you needed to do on entry anyway. You needed to book the like button straight away, and also sign up to the YouTube membership. I will drop the link in the chat. Last time we were live, Cher actually gave 5 people membership as well, so that was amazing. So thank you.
Let's go, because we had a conversation about side chicks and Daddy Lumba. Some of the comments were like, there was something that made me crack up, but I can't find it. So Waving Cat Design said, in avoiding drama, they created drama. People don't learn. Absolutely. No sympathy for side chicks. Some women like being the side chick. Look at Summer Walker. I don't believe Summer Walker likes being a side. I know. I need to find a woman that genuinely 100%. And when I say you like being a side chick, you have to, in every sense of the word. Not that you like it because that's all you got going on right now. You like it because that's all you're accepting. I mean, you actually, in life, from morning to evening, Sunday to Monday, it's Monday through Sunday. All the stuff you actually would prefer to just be the side chick. I need to meet a woman.
There are people that say that. that they don't want the stress. Yeah,
Okay.
they don't want the stress of having like a constant. They just want they want the perks of a relationship. So the fun times, the dates, the hotel stays, but they don't want the mundane day to day. I think there are some people that definitely do that. Can we do a poll? Okay.
How do you do a poll? Is there a poll facility?
Yeah. Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out. Well done, Jeff.
Side chicks get your property in your name. Wives also need to be understanding of side chicks. She's keeping your man fed and helping bring down the stress. It needs to be a communication. You can't just be. You need, if that be the case, for a wife to acknowledge the side chick, there has to be a blanket agreement. She can't be surprised at the funeral.
Yes, like everybody needs to know their role.
Man.
Okay. Right. Can I do a poll?
Can you do a poll? No sympathy for side chicks. Yeah. I mean, as I get older, I have an understanding, but I've always been very anti-side chick for my life and for other people's lives. I just don't welcome it for any woman, any sister. And side men, no. Managing a husband is a lot. So side chicks don't want that responsibility.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What's the poll question?
How many people believe that? Oh no. What's the question? do side chicks really like being side chicks? Yes or no? Do you believe all side chicks? And yes, and we can ask about side dudes as well. Side chicks have to spend Christmas alone. Poor them. No, they go with their girlfriends and stuff. Or spend it with another family. For Evan's sake, you better come out of this chat. He said, I've heard that side chicks actually enhance a marriage. You better delete.
Okay. All right. The poll is there. Come on, guys.
Where's the poll? Where do you see it?
You see it at the top of the chat.
Okay. Guys, do the poll.
Do the poll. Yes.
Do the poll. All right, let's move on. Whilst we're doing that. Okay, so we can share videos this time.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys have seen. Oh, God. Jules Santana, member of Dipset, rapper. Some may say a legend in the game, but he sparked controversy after a recent show clip appeared to show him downplaying the importance of reading while discussing financial literacy and modern learning. The clip's gone viral. And basically, he's saying that traditional reading is less essential in the current digital era. I wanted to say idiot. He highlights audiobooks and online content as alternatives. And he said, I'd rather be street smart than book smart. It's a tragedy. I'm going to play the
clip, please. Oh, my God.
I was just like...
Slicer Dizzle is asking, isn't Jules the same one with the fake teeth? I don't know for real. I
don't know if he's got grills. Do you mean as in what? No, that's gee whiz. What am I talking about? Dame Dash is one that has his teeth falling out. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh,
to his dance to get it.
No, he says no. He has dentures. Does he?
I mean, they all have.
Well, let's see when we're watching it. Maybe.
No, but because they've all got the kind of the new kind of way of doing things. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I didn't know that was like a known feature of him. Anyway, this is what he said.
We gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and how to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be illiterate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you can listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have zero book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays you can listen to a book. I just listen to the 48 Laws of Power, not to
You gotta
could
read
listen.
your contract, Els.
You don't have to
No, you can listen
understand
to
it, though,
that
whatever
too.
you-
They got apps you could put it in and it'll read it to you. Are you crazy? No, but seriously
I said
though,
it right.
Guys, help me. This is a big enemy.
Wow.
An enemy of educational progress.
I hate this shit because you see, even still though, in the comments, people are like, I hear what he's saying. We are really applauding big men knocking on 50's door, talking about you really don't have to read anymore. You don't have to read anymore. There's apps for that. He will get chipped. It's like, come on now. Reading isn't just for like book smarts, or you can still have common sense. You can still be street smart, but a basic skill that everybody who has the brains and the wherewithal should be able to read. You shouldn't have a father talking about my kids don't need to read. What?
A father. And I understand what you're saying about common sense, and I'd rather street smart is necessary. Common sense is necessary, but it is all enhanced by reading a motherfucking book. Like, you cannot not read, and you cannot get an app to read a contract. Read a contract. Also, I thought you said
you can listen to it. You can get apps that will read the contract to you.
That's the typical, stereotypical. I listen to the 48 Laws of Power. You can also, you need to read A New Earth. You need to read Bolu's Love in Color. You need to read Children of Anguish. And there's so many books you need to read, like just to enhance your mind and enhance your common sense and enhance your street smarts and all the stuff. You can listen to books on YouTube. This is wild. This is wild.
I don't understand.
It's bad.
Austin Powers says Jules Santana is drunk, high, talking shit on a podcast.
Yes, but it's dangerous. Dangerous mouths, loose lips, sink ships, loose brain ships. Stop it, man. It's getting out of hand. Because actually, there's actually a lot of conversation about social media rot and how it's rotting your brain. Let me see. I found a video. I don't know how long it is. I'm just taking a wild stab, so bear with me. But I literally saw the way that it breaks. And I saw an article where a guy was like, a year without his phone, how much things were in touch. He reconnected with things. His attention span, his common sense, not even common sense. Something. I wish I could find it. If I can find it. Let me get to this guy.
Is it like a white dude?
Yeah, did you see it?
He wrote a book about it. I cannot remember what his name.
But I just saw a slide through of it, and it's true because it's like I hate leaning into the fact that we've got a short attention span. But I used to read, and I try not to scroll as much, and I try to be cognizant. When I know that I'm starting to do that too much, I stop. And I know it's not just about social media, because this is what's taken away from the art of reading. School kids can't read anymore. Teachers are crying now that school kids are not reading and they can't even concentrate or take in long form. So that everything's just online and a computer. And I understand the move to the digital age, but why would you remove this analog way of being? I don't know why you would remove it. I don't get it.
To sell things.
It's
purely for money. It's like, if you have people's attention and their eyes, you can sell them ads, and so everything is fast paced. It is alarming for children who haven't had media that actually built a story that wasn't like really quick pace, so that your eyes are darting around the place, because obviously that does affect your attention.
Yeah.
So that is a problem. That is an issue, definitely. And then to have other people like Jules think actually that like you don't need to be able to read, you can just get through life with being spoken to, like the apps will fill in that gap, is crazy. Like Elsid said, what about driving? What about signs? Road signs, like just being able to navigate things, being able to read a packet of food.
Ingredients.
Like this, we read so many things all the time. It's actually just a wild thing to say.
It's beyond wild.
But there is something in it. I mean, remember, it wasn't too long ago, everybody was talking about that kind of anti-intellectualism. Like, there are some people that are like, no, being street smart means way more. And it's like, what are you talking? You can have both, It doesn't have to be one or the other.
You can have both. Let's not do that. Let's not shit on a book, please. I beg. So this guy, like I said, he said 1 year without social media. cured my brain rot. This, I mean, it's a bit of a tangent because we're not just talking about social media, but this is all part of it. This is the reason why people are telling us no books. Okay. All right.
I accidentally took the whole year off from social media. I say accidentally because I didn't plan it. It just sort of happened naturally. I didn't make some dramatic exit post or challenge myself to hit some digital detox milestone. I just started checking in less and less. And then one day I realized I feel so much better. I didn't even know how much time and mental energy I'd been wasting. Well, I definitely had my suspicions. I just didn't want to admit it. But suddenly I was doing things that I thought I didn't have time for. I was more tuned in to my spirituality, to my relationship. I was more present. And honestly, I didn't miss it. But then I started wondering, why did I feel so much better without social media? Was it just because of the extra time, or was there something else happening? And that's when I discovered a term that would explain everything. Brain rot.
Oh, drama.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know brain rot was an actual term until Oxford announced it as the word of the year in 2024. I mean, I vaguely remember when I was a kid, my dad telling me that too much TV and video games would rot my brain, but I thought that was just him. Brain rot is the idea that over-consuming trivial and unchallenging media weakens our brains, shortens our attention spans, and causes us to think less critically, and frankly, less often. Brain rot can also be used to describe the type of content that will lead to this degradation of our intellectual faculties. So think stupid memes or hyper-edited shorts. And while there's plenty of anecdotal evidence that something is happening to our brains from all of this scrolling, there's actually some science behind it as well. One study found that excessive screen time has been associated with thinning of the cerebral cortex.
Oh.
That's the brain's outer layer responsible for critical cognitive functions such as decision making and problem solving.
Oh.
So maybe from taking some time off from social media, I was able to cure some developing brain rot.
Oh.
Over time, I was able to decondition my mind from the instant gratification of swipes and the dopamine hits of likes and comments. And the more I stayed away from it, the more I regulated my mind and my body, and I just didn't need it anymore. So is that the answer? Should we all just go back to flip phones with no web browsers? That is a path. But what I realized is the problem isn't just social media. Sure, it's designed like a slot machine that plays with our brain's reward system, and we shouldn't take that lightly. But the biggest issue is that most of the time we're using social media without intention. We're letting algorithms, not values, determine what we see.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we know where it's going with all of this. Yeah. Okay, lovely. I mean, yeah, I guess everybody does need a little bit of a detox from time to time. But somebody said, is he not on social media?
He's on YouTube. That's the thing. But I suppose YouTube, you could be like you're on TV because YouTube now is a thing. Depends on how you consume it, because you can watch YouTube through your TV. You can watch it on your laptop. It's so weird, the boundaries of what it is. But I do think, because I told you for the past, I think it's 2 years now or a year, that no social media after midnight, no social media before 8 a.m. But I do slightly scroll through YouTube looking for videos to watch. So that's a little bit of a thing, but I will settle on maybe one long form thing on YouTube or watch something. So I don't know.
Will Smith said, Nana's rotted attention span led her to. I did the same point. But when I know where he's gonna go with the thing, it's just all right, let's keep it moving. But it is a part of it, because I will do that digitally. You know, when you know what the ending's gonna be, I'll just scroll past it.
Definitely when it comes to watching things, like I will have a game playing. So there's something in the double screen time. My daughter now, definitely, she's watching stuff. She's a Gen Z or whatever, and she's just like multiple screens going on.
Yeah, that's a problem, because they're actually changing how they're making films now.
Yeah.
So that the narrative is really spoken so that you don't have to watch.
Yeah.
Because most people are a bit of a sideways watcher. They're actually watching another screen. So that is a problem, definitely. But reading, we all need to work on our brain matter. So reading more is important. So Jules is chatting shit.
He's an enemy of common sense. How dare you say that and say you're all for common sense? You're not.
Actually, I think, Cher, was it you in the group asking about a book club?
Yeah, someone asked about a book club. Yeah.
Yes, she says Hawaii ACN book club. I don't know. AK would have to run it because all I'm gonna be recommending is The Alchemist every week and self-help stuff. So let's we won't get very far with my book selection.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm reading about. The thing with me, I've got about 45 books on the go, but that is also a thing because that's changed in my life because there's no way I would take. I've taken so long to finish a book, and it's a good book. I do actually have books I can just read through, which grip me. In between this book, I'm taking a long time to read, but I've always been like a one book and done and can move on. But I need to figure it out. So that I think, especially when the new year comes in, I'll kick into my. I'm going to read an hour before I go to bed and stuff. I've been very slack since I came back from holiday. Where did I go? Maybe Toronto or something. I've been slightly losing my.
Maybe we could just set it like a, when you get a new book and you just put it in the group.
Yeah, I can do that.
It doesn't have to be like crazy formalized, but you're just like, look, I'm reading this one, guys. Whoever wants to join me, and then within the group they can chat about it.
All right, let me do that as quite a fact. Butter. I'm reading Butter by Asako Yuzuki. It's a Japanese novel. That's what I'm reading at the moment. I'm trying to find a link so you lot can see it. Not a review.
What is it about?
It's
like a loose.
Let me read the synopsis before I get it wrong. And okay, so it is about a gourmet cook. Hold on 1 second. Let me reject all cookies, and I can share a screen, and you lot can see for yourself what it looks like. This book has been tempting me by its cover for so long. It's quite interesting. I quite like it, but it's taken a long time to read it. So this is the book Butter by Asako Yuzuki. This is what I'm reading right now. Gourmet cook Manoko Kaji sits in a Tokyo detention center convicted of the serial murders of lonely businessmen, who she is said to have seduced with her delicious home cooking. The case has captured the nation's imagination, but Kaji refuses to speak with the press. That is until journalist Rika Mashida writes a letter asking for her recipe for beef stew, and Kaji can't resist writing back. Rika, the only woman in her news office, works late each night, rarely cooking for more than ramen. As the visits unfold between her and the steely Kaji, they are closer to a masterclass in food than journalistic research. Rika hopes this gastronomic exchange will help her soften Kaji, but it seems that she might be the one changing. With each meal she eats, something is awakening in her body. Might she and Kaji have more in common than she once thought? Inspired by the real case of the convicted con woman and serial killer, the Konkatsu killer, Butter is a vivid, gripping exploration of misogyny, obsession, and the transgressive pleasures of food in Japan. I don't know why I find that so hard to read, but yes, it's really good.
Is it good?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm just taking a long. Will you, Chieflet? I'm reading Japanese side chick fiction. No, but yeah, it's good. It's actually good. So that's what I'm reading. So if you want to get on board, get it, and let's chat about it. I'm about 3/4 of the way through, though. A lot is going on in that book.
Okay. All right. Then we move on to the next story. Pharrell.
Are you gonna do that?
Pharrell, yeah, it's thoroughly in the bin. You know what? So Pharrell is out here catching strays from everybody, all straight shooters, because he was in front of an audience of Black Ambition Demo Day, and he said that he hates politics and he refuses to take sides. And he was arguing that political alignment only creates division. And then he also went on to say further that Black creatives, they don't need to focus on being Black. They just focus on being the best. Like, we don't need DEI out here, because if you're the best, you're going to get through from his privileged standpoint. I'm going to play the video of Pharrell chatting shit to a bunch of young people who will probably listen to him. But I've been disgusted with Pharrell from when he was up in the Vatican at Rome doing that whole global peace shit as well. It's like Pharrell has turned into a proper idiot. I didn't see it coming though. I'm thoroughly disappointed. While I get this video up, what do you think of Pharrell?
Yeah, I'm just one. I tried to hang. I can't speak today. What's going on? I try to hang on in there with him, and like, you know, he's been unproblematic, great musician, but there's a lot of stuff that he's doing. I'm just like, Pharrell.
Have you seen his face? He's aging. Remember
aging.
for time he wasn't aging. Pharrell is aging. Anyway, here we go.
He's aging. I mean, look, that's fine. He has to age somehow.
And in your heart, do you think for what it is that you do and who you are, do you think you're the best? Okay, so do you want the job because you're Black or because you're the best? Do you want someone to support your startup because you're Black or because you're the best? Right, so I think now for me, it's about us having the best ambition. That's the reason why you should support these businesses. Yes, they happen to be Black and brown, but it should be based on the thesis that we're the best, not because we are a total shade of a skin color.
So Pharrell, the super producer, who's accomplished all sorts of things, won all sorts.
Does she have the other part?
To be fair, I just quickly, because we don't normally do this, I just put that link as a reference.
I hate politics. Like, despise them. It's a magic trick that it's not real. I don't believe in either side. So I think when you pick a side, you are inadvertently supporting division. Yeah, it's not a popular point of view, but I just gotta say, like, think about it. The wells are drying up, and then okay, now the diversity's off the table, now equity's off the table, now inclusion's off the table. So that makes me ask myself, okay, so how do we survive? Well, are there Black people here for that tonight? Yeah. And in your heart, do you think for what it is that you do and who you are, do you think you're the best?
This dude is the worst. That is basically all he had to offer in a nutshell. I hate this sentiment that I guess I feel like it's like rich Black people get. I know rich people get it in its entirety anyway, but that we're gonna listen to you. Like, but he can afford to not be political. He can do that. Other people have to, and it's not even like I understand that whole thing of the two sides. I too think it's futile, but you have to fight some way. He isn't offering another alternative to fighting. He's not being radical. He's not saying we should be changing the system. He is literally in a place where he can be like, yeah, I don't really participate in that shit. I'm just about peace and love and, you know, use your creativity. That's a whole load of bullshit.
And then you're like promoting the highest fashion items with street culture, and though I'm not totally anti it, I had a big conversation with a friend who was so angry that he was brought into to Louis Vuitton, because like, what qualifications does he have? And to be fair, I was defending him even then, like, look, he's always had an eye on fashion. He's had the Billionaire Boys, it's a BBC, he's got Billionaire Boys Club, it's BBC, that's his label, isn't it? So he's been in fashion ever since. He's been in fashion for a long time. So it's like, I thought, okay, fine, it's a nice transition. But you are bringing the culture to a high level, to a high fashion brand that lots of the people that from your community cannot afford, or they're doing madness to afford them. So all of that. And I'm not saying that because you're Black, you can't get into high-end fashion. I'm not saying that. But just generally, what this kind of head in the clouds, I don't like to be political, and the two sides, it's not a lie. The two sides are two sides of the same coin. We understand that politically, but you can't then just be apolitical and expect people without, as you said, having a kind of, this is how you be apolitical but still make a difference. You can't just say, well, you know, that's it, and DEI doesn't mean anything, and do you want to be the best? That's also a false statement, because everyone wants to be picked on merit. But unfortunately, when you get into certain industries, there is an absolute, actionable, visible, it's systematic enabling and enforcing of keeping people who are not white men out.
Yes.
And as you're talking to Black people and forgetting that, as the stats say, whether or not these stats are true, it's white women who are affected by DEI the most anyway. Then it comes into everybody else. So let's not forget that Black people are on the poster of DEI. I don't say that. No one wants to be just picked on just because they're Black. We want to be picked on merit. But unfortunately, DEI, we need DEI constructs to help push aside and dismantle white supremacy that keeps us out of the building. If you want to be in those buildings, unless you're going to bring everybody into your building. How about that?
Well, because he also, you know, where he was like, you know, you don't need to be just out here supporting people because they're Black or brown. It should be the best. And it's like, bro, you know that this isn't how it goes, but this is what they do.
Mm.
They allow 1 or 2 blacks to get through, and they will, once you get through, they I don't know what type of brainwashing takes place, but they always revert back to this. If you just pull yourself up by the bootstraps, you too could join me here. And you know that ain't true.
It's not true.
Because it is fair. Like, for people that have studied fashion, that have worked under various people, they will never get that job. And they probably are way more technically sound, like know way more, but he's gonna get it because of the star power that is Pharrell. Like, so don't try and go on like I am the best designer, because you know that you're not. You know that people, you have your ideas, and it's usually been executed by somebody that is more technically sound, but they will never get that job. They will never get that role. So let's not do that.
He himself
it pisses me off.
He could be sick. I mean, you don't want to think about it. He's a diversity hire himself, because you're cool and you're black and or Blasian. You're cool. You're a cool thing. So yeah, and not like I said, you've had history with your fashion brand and you've been fashion aligned, but someone that studied the years of what it takes to be a fashion brand and how to keep a bit. I don't know. You definitely got a DEI role there. It is what it is. Even if you're great at what you do, you're still a DEI hire. It is what it is.
Basically, like in lots of different ways, you would be slotted in there for the growth of the company. Like, not necessarily because you are the best designer. You may be a good designer, but also it is the star power that comes along with you. Those are 2 different things. There definitely could be somebody there that is technically excellent. They won't get that.
They're not going to get a look in because they are not got the star power. Pharrell. And that's the truth of it. This is the thing though, Mark. I totally understand the whole thing of he's saying be excellent, but we know when it comes to DEI anyway, when you are able to get in, especially in a white boys club, you are generally 10 times better than them. So it's like, being excellent, cool, but you already have to be better even to just get they make it out like people are out here just getting jobs just because they're black. And that is not true. You may have got the job because you're black, but you were also 10 times better than everybody else. And then they had to hire you. But if they could not hire you, or they could discount you, even though you're the best applicant, they will say you're not going to fit in with our culture, which is basically saying we don't want a black in here. We don't want a woman in here. And also, if they do hire you, because some of them do hire you because you're black without doing any due diligence, then they set you up to fail. So then where they gaslight you, like, I think, excuse me, I always say that when it comes to creatives in the UK, when from the perspective of British Blacklist, when you have someone that blows, let's say someone blows up on YouTube, does something creative, amazing, it does really well, then whoa, that's that shiny black thing, let me get it. Throw you into the mainstream or into the industry that you're not ready for. Yes. And then they look at you and watch you crash and burn because you're gassed. And it's not like, yes, you should do due diligence and be like, okay, let me train. But there's no time because you're on this fast track now. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's saying you're brilliant. You're like, okay, I can do this. I've done it here. Not giving the keys to the kingdom. And then because they're all wrapped up in now, we've got to tick boxes. And you're a tick box exercise. No one wants to be the tick box exercise. That sets you up to fail. And then when it doesn't work, then you crash. We had Ajani and Dreaming Wise Black on our last episode talking about the barriers to entry and the amount of restrictions they put on Black creatives, even when you get through. So when you're trying to be excellent, the way they're trying to shut you down. So all it is, we had the conversation on our socials about when ZZ said, I just want to be mediocre. I don't agree with the word being mediocre. I don't think anyone should aspire just to be basic, but I understand what that phrase means when people say it. It's actually, I don't want to raise my child to say you have to be 10 times better than a white person to make it. That's pressure. That's undue pressure. It's unfair pressure and it's racist pressure. What I want to say is like, do the best, be the best for you. Be the best person for you, for your peers, for in the field that you're going in. If you're going in to be a nurse, you're going in to be a doctor, you're going in to be an artist, a filmmaker. Be the best of your game so that you can get ahead. Not because you've got to compete with a white person. Even though we know the reality, that pressure is what I don't like. That's what's stressful about.
It is stressful. It's not fair. And it's a burden on our nervous systems. And they know this. It burns you out quicker. when you have this thing of, I have to be the best in here, because, and I understand even the rhetoric of like to be excellent, but then you'll find there are lots of people around you that are not. But there is an extra burden on being the black in the room. Like you always have to prove why you were there when your boss could be an absolute mediocre white man who just got in there because his uncle knows whoever was there before him. Like that type of shit. And nobody is questioning why Tarquin is the head here. But then you in your role, you have to constantly be like, I'm not just a DEI hire, taking on jobs, and they'll add more work to your pile as well. It's absolutely rigged. And Pharrell knows this. That's so he's speaking in front of young people, chatting shit. Because you know too much about the world. You know how this works. To be there being like, you know, just try and be excellent. Just be excellent out here. Shut up.
Yeah, that part. Don't just do plasters over wounds for people black, because you were speaking to a black and brown audience. Don't chat shit. And maybe Pharrell's accent has been different because he was always alternative. He watched his Lego movie about his life. He was always on the fringes. He was always an alternative. And he's also a musical genius. He is a little bit of a musical genius. So he's got his own stuff, his own different mechanisms. So he also has to recognize that your ascension in the space, you have a special something. And not everybody has a special something. Some people, the system is rigged to the fact that you've got the worker bees, you've got the next bees, and then the people at the top. Not necessarily saying that system is the best system, but that's how it is. So not everyone. Also, tell everyone you can be a boss, you can run your own thing. It doesn't work. And that's like Dame Dash talking like if you're working for someone, you're a bitch, you're a punk, you're nothing. All of that is the way this world is. We need people. Not everyone can be an entrepreneur. Not everyone can be the top of their game. Sometimes people are just like, I'm the regular ABC. I'm just the regular ABC. Be a good person.
And we need them.
Be a nice person.
Like working in the supermarket.
Don't be a bitch. Just be a good person and be good at what you're doing. But then you don't. I don't know. It's a weird thing, and I understand. Don't say to people, "Don't be excellent." That seems a wild take to say in itself. Don't tell people just strive for the middle and don't have aspirations or hopes and dreams. But also, don't put the cosh around your neck. You've got to be better than every white person here. That's fucking out of order. It's out of order.
And it's not okay. But also, you know, I just think most definitely not everybody is cut out to be an entrepreneur. And I hate that we live in this world where there's so many people talking about like everybody should have a side hustle. It's a hell of a lot of work, and it sets people up for failure and to feel like failures because it's hard. And you got to do it again and again. And sometimes people are just cut out for their personalities, their temperaments, and their ambitions and what they want for their lives to just have a wage. I would prefer everybody didn't have to work and you just picked what you wanted to do like a bird and things came to you. I would love that for the world. I think, and there is enough resources for that to be factually true. Like it could absolutely happen. But you know, we're in this space. But some people just work in Sainsbury's. There are lots of people that are great in a supermarket, very pleasant. They make it easier. They're good at their jobs and they're raising their families. You don't have to be working 80-hour weeks. It's cool. Do your thing. And they're still valuable. We still need them.
Yeah. Long. Pharrell, your progress. And you're just in that deluded bubble. I think it's time for celebrities to wrap it up. Unless you're really politically aligned or business, like if you really have, I don't know what it is, whatever it is you feel like you need to speak about, be an expert in that. You be excellent then. Be excellent. Pharrell, you weren't excellent in your knowledge that you're dropping. You weren't. You didn't give gems. You just gave platitudes and kind of headline quips. You gave Instagram memes of information. You didn't give the actual gems and real truth and honest. And you didn't have time, so then don't say that.
We heard his speech when he was in front of the global world, whatever they were up to at the Vatican. He was chatting shit then. I don't know, they got him. Because I think of like Pharrell back in the day when he was doing flipping ratchet videos and skater life. It's like, I don't know who this guy is. I literally see him and I'm like, who is he? Like, what's happened?
Well, I mean, he was never super like, but he was just, you know what it is, you grow up, you get richer, and the worldview is different unless you stay in the mud and stay really connected. Excuse me, your worldview is different. So pray it never happens to me. Success, the financial success, sure, but just the Delulu, I don't want. Or just know when to be quiet. Or be real when you're speaking, because I what he's saying is not. Anyway, so we're going on. We said it. He's an enemy of progress. Anyway, so I've got a thing. Austin Okolo questions Samuel Leeds on race and reform in the UK. So property engineer Samuel Leeds took part in a direct conversation with Austin Okolo. I've just discovered him. He's like a Instagrammer, a news person, after renewed attention on his political views and his support for Reform UK, whilst being married to a black woman. The interview follows their earlier viral exchange and brings together issues of race, immigration, identity, and public debate in Britain. So basically, this man, Samuel, decided to talk about the fact that he's voting for reform whilst married to a black woman.
So Austin is the guy that does the Gen Z Awards. You heard of that? Yeah. Oh, okay. Me and Farrah went. Garden did they sponsored one of the awards.
Oh, right.
It's quite a big award show that he does, and it just celebrates Gen Zs that are doing great things within their field. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We should definitely have him on. Actually, he's a really interesting guy. Like, super smart. Very.
It's the first time I'm taking notice of him. All right.
You said you'll be voting reform next election.
Yes.
And you claim to say that you say you're not racist, or you've got no biases, etc.
No.
But the reform is known to be anti-immigration.
Yeah.
Not even anti-illegal immigration. Just immigration.
It is. Yeah.
Full stop. And you're married to an immigrant.
Yeah.
Your kids wouldn't be here if it wasn't for an immigrant.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Absolutely.
On top of that, there's been some absolutely ridiculous statements made about immigrants. So, or even people that were born here. An MP, reform MP, I can show it to you. She said she finds it mad that she sees adverts of black people and light-skinned people or Asian people. So she said she finds it mad that she sees adverts with black people and Asian people in this country.
Well,
and she said, that's because it doesn't reflect society. Yeah. But you've got black family, Samuel. So, the party that you're supporting argues that your family doesn't reflect society.
Yeah.
And these are people that you want to advocate for.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know the MP that you talk about or what she said.
Oh yeah. Oh no. That's right. I'll show you now. That's not a problem.
When I see adverts full of black people, full of Asian people, full of people that basically are any different.
Wow.
Sure, but you're voting them.
No, that's
but you're supporting her.
No,
this lady, practically speaking, she could be the prime minister one day. If you vote reform, am I wrong to say that?
Okay.
So like, it's I'm not gonna lie, it's very controversial. Like, it's very you're not making sense, Samuel.
No, I understand what you're saying. So what you can talk about one MP who says that, but let's look at the reform policies. What are the reform policies that you disagree with in regards to immigration or whatever?
So we'll go with two things about that. So let's talk about the policies. Let's talk about the people behind the policies, because humans make
Nigel Farage.
But let's be quick. Humans make policies, right? Nigel Farage.
I know Nigel.
Humans make
Nigel's
policies.
a great guy, by the way.
Humans make policies, right?
Oh.
If you've got ill intent behind what you're saying, if you've got certain biases, of course you've got certain policies now and not power. So you just say that when they are with these biases in mind, that they might same way you said we left the EU, which has been a disastrous decision, but you didn't have the full understanding of what that might lead to. Same way you vote reform in, you're seeing their MPs making these comments in public, by the way. Imagine what they'll be saying behind closed doors. If she can say that in public, can you imagine what she's saying behind closed doors? And these are people that you want in controlling our country. So when you say now, I'm gonna vote reform, and they've got these opinions, are you not concerned yet that these humans with these human opinions and these human biases are going to run the country, that can impact laws that can govern us and govern your children and govern your black children and your black wife and your black staff and your black colleagues and your black friends? So you say you'll be voting reform this election.
There's a long video with. I wanted to get his response. As you find out, let me see if I can get his response. There's a video of it. But what do you lot think so far? Madman.
He is, as Will Smith said, though, like, a black woman did pick him, and so it's kind of I don't know. It's wild. So he has this take. He can't say too much about reform, but that's who he's picking to support. So when he's asking him about like what policies are you against in terms of, why don't you say what policies you're for? And then we can go from there, because you're the one that actually wants to, you're gonna vote for them. I don't know how you can have a black wife unless she also is anti-black. You're on mute.
This wouldn't be my portion in life anyway, but there's no way I'm going to be married to a white man that's talking this shit if I didn't have some issues. And she must know this is how he feels. Because you're going to lay in bed with a man that's going to talk this shit. I'm flabbergasted. Let me try and scroll to where he's talking.
Hotel in Willingham House.
Yep.
And I was in the process of refurbishing it, and I was approached by a company who offered to give me guaranteed rent of £35,000 a month.
I don't know.
That are British weapons.
I mean, so what's your point? The government, our government caused problems in other countries.
Yep.
Therefore, we should now host them in, and we should now allow.
No, that's not what I said.
I'm just wondering. I'm trying to look at what you are saying.
I'll tell you my point. So I'm saying that the government had part to play in the wars that have led to some of these asylum seekers wanting to leave the country.
Yeah.
So, and they're coming here because of the problems that they've had a hand in creating. So don't you feel that the UK has got some form of protection over the people?
No, I think that the UK government should stop funding the wars.
Okay.
And I think they should stop being corrupt.
Oh, you do.
Mate, I only know Amanda. Like, I had these, like, when I said these 3 girlfriends, one was the age of 12. Like, I'm stretching. I'm trying to make myself.
This is about his relationship. Let's go.
She's my black queen. She's just my queen.
Oh my God, hold
on. In total, I've had 3 girlfriends.
And are they all like multicultural kind of?
One was white.
Yeah.
Second one was white. Third one was Indian.
Oh, interesting.
And then my wife. But those relationships were short, and I was very young. I've been married since I was the age of 22.
So you always been to like different races, essentially dating wise.
I think women are beautiful.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate a good woman from any race.
Yeah.
And now my eyes are for my wife.
For sure.
So I don't really see Amanda as, oh, she's my black queen. She's just my queen.
For sure. And is it different to dating other races at all?
Mate, I only know Amanda. Like, I had these, like, when I said these 3 girlfriends, one was the age of 12. Like, I'm stretching. I'm trying to make myself look a bit more.
Anyway, you got more girls.
Yeah, I ain't really got girls, mate. I've never really been like that.
A ladies' man.
No, not really. Like, I love women, and I can appreciate beautiful women. But like, even when I left school and that, for me, it's just business. Like,
you're definitely punching, mate.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment. She's amazing.
All good. But so let's move on then swiftly, right? So
I'm cringing. This is hard. This is hard to watch.
And let's see what he says about teaching children about race. And then we'll finish.
God, go on.
Which you've shown. So you might not reach your potential if it wasn't for certain people giving you the hand that they need.
Yeah.
So there's certain people. So when you say I had the best person for the job, there's people that might be the best people for the job that would.
It's harder for you because you're black. They'll say no.
And I'll say they're wrong.
They might be wrong, but because they don't think it's harder. From a spiritual
point of view, I agree. From a spiritual point of view, I get
because they're just like, no, it's not harder. It's the same as me. Like, do I get treated differently because I'm not educated?
Yeah.
Probably. But if I go around thinking it's hard for me, what you focus on expands. It will make it even harder. So is it harder for a black person to be successful than a white person? It depends, actually. I think if you want to be a rapper or a musician, it's probably harder to be a white person, maybe.
I don't know about that. Maybe I'm wrong. A lot of successful white rappers are
there are. Listen, I might be wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you're black, white, man, woman, like I'll give you an example then with gender. Is it harder for women to get on in business than it is for men?
Oh my God.
Well, in some ways it's harder for women, but they've also got advantages because people will feel more inclined to help a woman than help a man. So if we're at the petrol station and my tire's flat and I'm like, oh, I need someone to charge me up because we're out, our electric's gone. I'm not going to go and ask someone. I'll ask my wife to ask someone. Because if I ask someone, they'll be like, oh, no.
You don't think it's patronizing that you're saying that, you know?
No, it's tactical.
Tactical.
Yes.
Okay.
Which I don't have a problem with.
And I would argue it's tactical to know, that as a black person, as a woman, you got certain barriers in your place, and you would do things to.
But rather than looking at the barriers, it makes sense to flip the cards. It makes sense to say, look, I'm black, I'm a woman, I'm this. How can I? Not that it's massively different anyway. But how can I use things to my advantage?
For sure, it's both. So I'm saying by knowing that you are at disadvantages, that allows you to have the thought process to actually do things that can actually do things that will work in your advantage. But if you go into life now, not being aware of the barriers in your place, you could lose quite badly.
I'd like to think though, and I might be wrong.
You got to be tactical in life. You got to be smart.
You have, but I'd like to think, and I might be wrong, that the color of your skin or having a foreign sounding name shouldn't have much difference. If you're about trying to do business, it should. Now I know that it can, but it's really wrong.
Of course it is.
And it's stupid. And most business people, though, certainly that I know, like I remember when I met a guy who, when I was only like 19, and he was a bit rude to me. He was like in his 50s, 60s. He was a bit rude to me, and he clearly judged me. And he said to me, you should come back when you're old enough to grow a beard. Yeah, and I was 19, and I was like, and I felt a bit like, and I didn't even feel angry. I felt more like shame, like, I'm too young for this. A few months later, I found a property deal that was a really good property deal, and I mentioned it at this event, and he ended up buying it from me. I don't think he bought it from me because he liked me. He didn't want me to win. He wasn't in my corner. He just wanted the deal.
Yeah.
He just wanted what I had. So I think when you're able to provide value and just be really good, even if people are a bit racist or discriminating, they'll be like, I don't really like black people, but I like his property investment deal.
Sure.
You know what? I'll put it aside. You know what I mean? So,
and that's ultimately, I'm with you on that. Just to run off here, I'm with you. Like, be great, no matter what, what's in your place here. Yeah. Go and be great. Go and prove people wrong. But at the same time, you were able to get to the point now, where you could flip that. But you needed help to get there.
Yeah.
So there's certain things in place to celebrate.
Guys, have fun. Watch this at your leisure.
Oh my god! You know what? There was a clip that I saw where he was taking umbrage to black award shows.
Yeah, here.
Is it that? Black award shows are racist. I was literally like, oh god, oh lord.
But ADHD and dyslexia, nobody will know what's actually with ADHD and dyslexia unless you have it. Same way, if you're not a black person, you won't know what's that to be a black person unless you are a black person. So when there's certain things that's done for black people, I just think it's okay to not have an opinion. And I think
you don't see me protesting about it. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I just said I think it's a little bit dumb.
But why do you need to have an opinion on it though? Why do
you asked me what my opinion was?
Let me see. Go back to the beginning of it.
Or whoever is awarded for these black awards, they should be fighting for the top awards, which they can do. Which they can do. Or whoever is awarded for these black awards, they should be fighting for the top awards, which they dedicate to celebrating black people.
I think it sounds dumb.
So why do you think it sounds dumb?
What, like, do you mean like an award show? Business awards, but it's black.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense to me.
So what do you think's dumb? Like, break that down to me.
It's foreign to me. It doesn't make sense. As in, it sounds to me like it's. And again, I don't mean to be offensive.
You're about to be offensive.
Wow, I'm just saying how I see it. A black business award show. It's almost like you can't get an award, a proper one, but don't worry, we'll do a black version. Okay. What?
A proper one.
And I've seen some of the guys. I know what she's talking about that are winning awards, a black award, and I'm like,
would you want to say names?
All right, I'll say names. There's a guy called Anthony Lavelle.
Okay. Who
entered a show which was a black award show, and he ended up winning an award.
Do you know what it was called?
I think it was called the Black Business Awards or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And he won an award.
And why do you think that's wrong?
I don't think it's wrong. I just think.
Why do you think it's dumb?
Because the guy's super successful. The guy's a multi-millionaire. He don't need. It's almost like it would make sense if normal award shows, were never giving awards to black people, and they were like, you know what, we're going to do our own award show. But that ain't the case. Anthony Lavelle is super successful, man.
I agree. I know him. I know he's a vendor,
he can get any award he wants.
Yeah, for sure.
He can apply for the property award show.
Do you think it pigeonholes black people by having these award shows?
I think it segregates a bit.
Yeah.
And I like whenever something's like, black this, black that.
Yeah.
Like, I know, I just don't really get it.
So here's what I would say, right? So I understand.
Help me out though, because you're black man.
For sure,
so maybe
for sure.
you can help me out. Maybe you can educate me. You know?
Yeah. So, like, sure.
You know what As Sleepful Peterson said? He has mixed race children. Flips. That's somebody's dad. Oh Lord, I swear.
If ever there was an enemy of progress,
it's the woman, you know. It's a woman.
You chose him. I need to see her. I need to meet her because
this is 4 kids.
Who says this? They have a £30 million mansion in Dubai, apparently.
I mean, no, apparently he's like really wealthy. And you're this. I mean, I get it. Maybe she's like, I don't even care what his little opinions are because
I'm living large. I'm living in Dubai.
Yeah,
black. Shut up, man.
For your children, depending on how their mindsets are, there are lots of people now all over TikTok talking about their parents and how they absolutely fucked up their minds because of their racist opinions. Like, depending on how enlightened his kids are, a few of them, you got 4, at least 2 of them are going to think their dad's an idiot, like properly, because he is.
Look, he's not.
He may be money, but he's a simpleton.
Listen, he's not actually the only person. Black people as well are other ethnicities who talk about awards being, you know, siloing, divisive, segregationist, and all that type of stuff. People say that. People of color do say that. It's not like what he's saying is that. It's just he's stupid. But there have been arguments where, like, why have we got black awards? I don't want to. And the fact that he's saying that, people are saying, using the words normal, proper for the general awards. And well, he's a millionaire. Why can't he win a big?
He said normal.
He said
what about the normal awards?
What about the normal ones where he can win? But did he win? Has he won a national normal business award? Has he? And, you know, you can have all the arguments, award. Some people don't even think awards should exist. You shouldn't be all of that stuff. But the fact of the matter is, in this world where how many best black actresses have won an Oscar? How many
it's still on like 2 or 3?
How many black people have won best director at the Oscars? How many black people have won at the BAFTAs in the lead role? Not supporting, not New Discovery, not those. How many? We talk about it. Just those big major awards alone. So there's a reason when, you know, there's black people doing excellent work and they're not getting recognized, because first, the lay of the land is so vast, and also there's racism and bias. I'm part of a couple of award juries, and we have to take unconscious bias training, which is when DI kicked in. Every single year, you have to watch unconscious. You have to do some unconscious bias training to flip your mind from the biases of your natural self. Charlie.
But he's an idiot.
No, 100%. He's a dickhead.
He is a prize.
He's not even putting forward a critical argument. He's just like, why does that exist?
Literally, all I ever ask for is for the racists to just be able to debate properly. Like, you know, like sometimes just once it like 2 out of 10 points will make you be like, interesting. Bro was just chatting shit. Like, that's all I ask. If you're gonna go in there with I've got opinions, at least be able to shut down a couple.
Listen, he compared blackness or labor to having a beard,
but she still doesn't have. Like, I was
having a beard.
But the guy said he's a bit young, so he was saying my youth, because I'm young, I wasn't taken serious. Is the same as your blackness, was basically what he said. And then the guy still bought from me anyway. You know, you're just like, bro, dude, please. And if I was his wife watching that display back,
she gets it every day, bruv. This is not new.
I would be so embarrassed. I mean, but it's okay if you keep it in the house. Like, don't have viral clips where you're just looking like an idiot. It's embarrassing.
I missed this earlier on. Take the mics away from these clowns. Thank you for being a member for 16 months, Waving Cactus Eyes.
Waving Cat Designs, you're again one of the first. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. I saw it.
Read what Cher's just put in.
Hold on one sec. Cher says Amanda was born and bred in Zimbabwe. Her parents decided to immigrate to England due to the poor state of Zimbabwean economy, so wanting to create better opportunities for themselves and their kid. So she comes from a bit of a background, so maybe there's some blindness to what's really going on in here. He's got a real immigrant wife. He got a heavy on the immigrant. Heavy on the immigrant.
An authentic one. And this is from like people that I know that are from Zimbabwe, though. Like his sentiments are not too far off from a lot of Africans. That have similar thoughts and views and placements of hierarchy of whiteness to blackness. Like it's still there that, you know, that
at least she's got, not to excuse it, but she's come from a past and a history that at least
family were probably wealthy though. Like I especially a lot of Zimbabweans that have been able to come over, it weren't like they're not poor. A lot of them were actually very wealthy. So obviously, like an elite class of black, it doesn't matter where the elite classes are, the Asians, blacks, it doesn't matter. They generally view common folk as the dirt on the bottom of their shoe. So I wouldn't be surprised if she has taught him a thing or two that he is now subscribing to. I would not be surprised.
It's a lot. My black king, my white king, enough already. Anyway, moving on, because he's a whole enemy of progress. Whole. Where do you want to go next?
Okay, all right, next one. Who else is on the list? All right, so Burna Boy. Right.
Okay.
Burna Boy is actually getting it in the arse, like already. He's losing ticket sales and all sorts because we have seen that he has not been treating his fans very nicely. So the main thing that put him in the internet streets is there was a fan in the front row and the girlfriend was sleeping and he tells them that they must leave. And he stops the show and he's like, you must leave. Your girl is sleeping. It's not nice at all. He's actually quite rude. Let me see if I can get the no, that isn't the video of it. Let me see.
Yeah.
What do you think of him while I'm trying to find this?
I mean, I'm a super Burna Boy fan. So it's disappointing when you're like, you try not to have faves and we're old enough to know not to put people on pedestals. But I thought this was, do you know what? To be fair, I had a conversation with someone who is an artist and they were like, though, maybe his delivery was wrong. They did say that having someone in the line of sight that's doing something that's off can distract you the whole night. And it is, so there's an element of what he was saying made sense. That's Pharrell. That makes sense. However, his delivery, and it was the cockiness afterwards when he's just like, I don't want to broke. It's annoying. It's like, you shouldn't have been live. It just wasn't great. And it follows his reputation that he's not necessarily a nice person and he's so that's unfortunate that everything coupled with that, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good.
I mean, I guess maybe so.
Until they come out.
Hurry up, man. Well, lions not doing another song because we're doing it and we love it, you understand? So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, this is what I'm going for. You understand? So please take that home. Yeah? Fast now. Take her home. Bro, I'm not doing no more songs until you take her home, bro. Real life. I'm taking the piss, bro.
So that's where we join it. But I just feel like it's the attitude. It's the attitude of it all, and I don't know. You don't know what could be going on for that girl. Why she
said that she was like just lost someone, and so they're out just trying to have a good time, and she had been stressed. Whether that was true or not, either way, it is what it is. He came back and then said, I've had people coming fighting all sorts of things. Don't miss me with that. Basically, miss me with that bullshit, because I've had people that are recovering from cancer, from this, from that, and which is also could be true. It's his delivery. I think it's fair if you're an artist that you're seeing something, because you know it's like it's akin to when corporates buy out the front row, and they're just standing there.
Yeah.
All the fans that couldn't get a front row, and they're like not even a bit, because the corporates bought out the front row. They don't give a damn. Or you know, some rich motherfucker that just wants to be there for sake that they're at so and so's concert or so and so's show. They're not even engaged. They don't care. They just want it for stripes. So that's the thing there. However, the delivery and how you handled it was not cool. Shaming them, and as I think someone said in the chat, could have got an usher to wake them up. He could have made a joke. Could have done something before you just say get out. I'm not doing the whole show. It's not about them. It's not just about them. There's people that have paid money. Then afterwards, you're coming to call people brokies. And I really don't understand this thing where black people, I'm going to talk about blacks who came, especially when you're black and you came from poverty or came from working class status and you became famous, and immediately your disrespect and your disses are the word broke. What the fuck is this? I'm saying today. I don't understand what that is. I don't know why it's such a thing to say, or you're broke, haha. But you were broke half an hour ago, and you could get broke tomorrow. I really don't like that. I don't
very quickly
within our community why this is a cuss. I don't like it. I really find it a thing. Like in our culture, there's a thing like you draw for the broke card. Why?
I think it is a part of the toxicity. It is a part of the foundational toxicity, and it's how you feel about yourself as well. So where it's steeped in lack. So where you felt lesser than, and then you managed to, however you got there, you managed to get there, and now you're up. It's like there is a part of you that has to constantly fill up. So then there has to be a down. You have to be treading on these lot, not knowing as an artist, and there's just way too many examples of it's so fickle. You too could be back there in the crowds watching somebody that is a rising star now, that was in the stands before, and now they are the Burna Boy, and you are back in the stands, and people are like, what was that guy's? Oh, I remember him, and that tune last. It's that quick. It happens to too many artists, and then you're back there then trying to talk to the young'uns like, you should owe me something. I built this, and bro, you can be back there, and attitude will get you back there very quickly. Like how you treat people. But some folks, when they're up, they think their up is going to last forever, and that's what he's doing. He's thinking his up is going to last forever. Like his money is so long. I hope it is, Burna. I hope it is. I hope you really have investments, and you don't need to tour. You don't need the fans. Like you don't need people funding you because somehow you have some truly passive income. I hope so. But this dude, I don't know, his attitude stinks. It isn't. I understand the distraction of it all, and I do think, he could have done a little shaming, a little like, right, look at you guys sitting in front, and people would have booed them. But to be the get out quickly and like, that's rude as hell, bro. You better hope you don't go broke.
Yeah, because
that's when people will be celebrating at your downfall. They will literally be like, haha. Then how's that going to feel?
Yeah, let's just keep it humble a little bit. Like you're a superstar, you're great music. I don't know if it actually really ties up with sales not doing so well, or seemingly not doing so well because of this, essentially. But also we've got very thin ice when it comes to the Africans and American culture and stuff like that. So just take time. Take time. I'm not saying pander to anyone. Don't pander to anyone. Be who you are. The African giant. That's who you're self-proclaimed to be. We love your music. You do great stuff, but there's no need for this arrogance and to forget who you are. And talking about broke fans buying. Broke fans are who pay their rent money to make you famous. To go
basically, that's how you make your money at this moment, unless you've got other means. But I don't know. There's something in it, because even like Nicki Minaj, she's an asshole to her fans as well, and they're like die hard for her. She cusses them every live I listen to her, she is cussing somebody, she is blocking someone, she is horrible. Maybe you have a kink for that. Like there's a like treat me bad.
Yeah, people like people like your celebrity, or having that power, that arrogance, and especially in a man, or especially if you're beautiful and you're arrogant, then it comes with that kind of reward. Obviously they're going to be like this, but that only lasts so long. And if you hurt the wrong people, it's long. You can't turn on your fans like that. You can't turn on people like that. Don't do that. That's a big rap on the fingers for that.
Yeah, no, he's out of order. Yes, buddy, we are live. Yes, buddy. My sister says I think Burna's on coke. Could be.
I mean, he runs copious amounts of green. I don't know if he is. I mean, again, I don't know. I have no idea about that. I know he's very open and proud about being a weed smoker. And
it's more the arrogance he displays is very coke-like. And when he's on a rant on things as well, yeah, I could see that could be a coke rant, definitely. I'm thinking that you're the best in the world. Coke does that. Yeah.
But then fame and fortune does that too. Like
they're usually on coke. It usually like goes along with it. I mean, you can just get caught in somebody on a coke rant, and it will be there's ego there, but there is something ferocious about it where you can tell this person's on coke.
Well, I'm saying
ego. Right. There's difference.
Here, Kent's Kings, come in with the bodies. Wait, question though. Does anyone think Beyonce's ever been on it? I have no idea.
That's what people used to say. We don't see Beyonce talk enough to be able to say.
Look, such an easy correlation. And it's like, it's so easy to believe and it's so easy to dismiss. It's so easy to assume that every celebrity is on coke. But there are so many things that can cause so many things. So I'm like, Nicki Minaj has been accused of being on coke because when she seems more
most definitely on something. she's on something. I would say coke it could be in there, could be a part of it, but she's probably on a few different opioids as well. Like she's on something.
Bruno Mars's drug addiction's been quite documented. He's had a drug addiction. I don't know where he is today. By him having a drug addiction, and I didn't know if it was just coke or any. I mean, there's so many other drugs. We say coke, and that coke could apply to opioids. Could be someone could be on heroin, all that stuff. So you don't know. Could be crack, all the stuff. Could be meth. They won't last very long. Could be pills. Could be scissor. All that lean. All that stuff.
I mean, the lean will do it as well. I mean, people will have MDMA for fun and. Yeah, again, if you're around them, you'll be able to spot they've probably taken something.
Yeah.
If anybody is going to do something and it not be so offensive, I'd probably say it probably is a little bit of an ecstasy. They're not going to be too annoying. But when folks are on coke, I find them obnoxious, ego-filled, and assholes. And generally when they're unrelenting with it, it's usually coke that they're on.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much
balloons. Oh God, balloons are crazy at the moment as well.
I don't know about that, Cat Rocks. I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, look, there's so many rumors. I won't deal with the rumors. I'm still holding on to hoping that he's some sort of decent guy. I don't want to lose. We're losing too many artists to listen to. Like after a while, we listen to gospel, and even then, gospel there's treachery in the church.
They say gospel is just as bad as the secular one. They say it's literally full of serpents.
I just write my own songs and sing them to myself. That's where we're That's where we're headed. That's where we are headed. I saw the guys try to say that the theme. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies that are men this week, unfortunately. So yes.
If you can throw any other women in other than Nicki Minaj,
we'll deal with it.
To be fair, there's been a lot of men.
There's been a lot of men being dickheads, and I've got another one for you. So he's just a good-looking guy. What do you mean? He's not AK, he's just a good-looking guy who sings catchy tunes. Who's that? What do you mean? Burna Boy. Are you talking about Burna? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, yeah, I find him hot. All right. Brian McKnight, let's talk about this. Brian McKnight speaks again about his estranged family on Anton Daniels' podcast. Hello, my daughter's home from work. Brian McKnight has reopened discussions about his past marriage and older children after appearing on this podcast, where he repeated that he was never in love with his ex-wife, Julie McKnight, despite their 13-year marriage. He explained that the relationship was driven by duty, pressure from family and the church, and the belief that he needed to marry because they were expecting a child. He has been gunned, but then also some people are saying, you know what, thank you for sharing your truth. Finally, you got to speak about it, and actually your kids are a bunch of ungrateful assholes. So I'm just going to play the clip. What's your initial thoughts about Brian? Have you found any counter arguments? Have you seen anywhere that can justify what he's been saying? Could it be that actually we're all just jumping on it, but actually, poor man, he actually has got a bunch of ungrateful kids and a treacherous, nasty ex-wife?
He could have all of that, but how he is responding to his his lot is very disgusting. I can't even listen to him. I actually think he is so disgraceful. I don't know how he has a wife and a family. I have no idea how he's managing to do it. No redeeming qualities with this dude at all. Awful man.
It is four times before we ended up getting divorced. Ultimately, anyway.
Really? How far into the marriage was would you say the first separation?
2 years.
Because you were married for what, 13 years?
Yeah, 13.
And so 2 years in, there was a separation.
Yep.
And then you come back, and then it's another separation.
Yep.
Wow. So why not just break off? Why stick it out for 13 years?
For the kids.
Because it almost seemed as though the way that we're framing this, it kind of seems like an arranged marriage to an extent because of the kids.
Yeah. Listen, you're torn because I was never in love with their mother. I wasn't. They weren't made from love to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this before, and people got so mad that this obligation that just because you lay with somebody now, it's sort of an 18-year sentence of some kind or beyond that, because it's forever. And there's resentment there.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you do have these children and you want to try to do your best to do right by them. And in a couple of those separations, especially with the younger child, he didn't know me. He'd come over, he'd dropped off at my house, and, he'd cry for however long, and he wouldn't want to be there. And it's understandable why he wouldn't. If we were never supposed to be together like this in the first place, but we have these children, it's a two-parent situation. It's not one.
Yeah.
It's not, we both have to do what's right for them. And you're right. What we should have done was just separated for good then.
Yeah.
And we didn't. And the last separation that we had, and we came back, it was because of that. It was like now I was 98, so he's 6. And he's still feeling that way, even though he's been living in the house with me and now he's back gone again. And I was just like, listen, I need some time so I can have a better relationship with him.
Yeah.
And ultimately, once I felt like that was the case, it was time to move on.
Yeah. What about,
we separated 4 times.
Oh, without continuation, did it repeat?
Before we ended up getting divorced, ultimately anyway.
Really?
Is that Luke?
No.
Oh, sorry.
How far into the marriage was would you say the first separation?
2 years.
Because you were married for what, 13 years?
Okay. I've dropped the full interview for anyone that feels like any more context.
I watched a bit of the full interview, and I was like, there is nothing. There is, sometimes when you hear the man's story, like you can really be like, oh, I see where he's coming from. Actually, it isn't. He may have been a little bit of an asshole here. She was an asshole there, but I can see how he's got to where he's got to. I can't see how he's got here, because even how he talks about the child, like, we separated and the child didn't want to be with me and would cry. And I'm like, okay, so what was you doing to be a really good father so that the child felt safe with you?
Stop crying.
It's on the kid. It's a baby. It's on the baby. And you're like, he didn't want to be with me. I need some time. And so you've come back into the home somehow. You're probably still an asshole in the house. Mm-hmm. And so when you leave, the kids still don't want to be with you. It's you. It's a you problem. Why are you still blaming the mum? Like somehow she should package you up in some way that the kids want to be with you. Like, bro, you're an asshole. Your kids say you're an asshole. Now you've managed to get this new family where you're like, that's your children now. Take them. I wish he would stop talking about them. That's what I would wish. Because if you don't like them so much, stop talking about them.
That's
do your
all
thing.
He needs
Stop
to do
talking about them.
And even the kids also stop talking if they're talking, because I didn't even see anything from them.
Stopped. They actually have stopped talking about him. And then he keeps on coming back and doing digs at their mum. And it's like, bro, like, you've got a new woman now, innit?
Stop.
Wild.
Crazy. Enemy of life progress. Awful parenting progress.
I don't even.
You can be hurt, and I don't even think you need to get your truth out there. You're already, you're not even trying to. I don't know if this, because like I said, I saw some in the comments saying that, like I said, that, you know, it's good to get the full picture. And as you said, I haven't watched all of it because I don't want to even rot my brain with this. I want it, but it's always good to have context to make sure that what we're talking about, we're talking with facts and information.
Yes, yeah. I wanted to understand him.
But there's no understanding.
That's why I watched it. I wanted, and that's why he said he did this, was to be able to get it all out and to explain his side. And when you hear his side, it's like, bro, I don't know what went on in those 13 years.
Yeah.
But what I do know is you want the family that you created, the woman that you spent time with, and the kids that you made with her to feel like the most, I don't know, like cockroaches. Like you want them to really be like they are nothing on this earth, and you want everybody to always know this as well.
Yeah.
Like you said that you didn't love her.
Even as his wife, his new wife, like how do you reconcile? Because it's like, you know, all arseholes find another person to move on with. Sure, because they don't present that arsehole to you. But then in life, every single day, this man is talking. Wouldn't you just say, babe, get your fucking ass off the internet? Shoom, bim, get your mouth and close it.
Just shut up, innit?
Quiet.
Bro, you literally lost a child. That still didn't seem to do anything where that's why I'm like, I don't understand you. Like you've lost a child. You didn't see that child. Like and there's still nothing in my family's grieving. They're still your family, either way, yeah. But even if you don't like them, even my enemies, I still don't want them to suffer. But you want your family to suffer. You want your children to feel like shit, like I never wanted you. Bro, it's actually okay. And even if they did want all of your money, is this really worth it? Even if they just saw you as a cash cow, the way you're treating them is worse than that. You're going on like they plotted to kill you.
So hold on, I just wanted to get to the kids. I don't know who the kids are, just to be slightly messy. I don't really know. He's all his kids. I've never looked at his kids, I've never taken notice of his kids.
He changed his name so that Brian McKnight Jr. isn't, because he changed it so that his new son is the junior, so that they've both got the same type of name.
He's got 6 sons and 2 daughters. What? Hold on, he's got all baby mothers. Huh?
I thought he had 3 kids. Well, I only know of the one that was his wife. He has 3 children with her, I'm sure.
Hold on. This looks like, this is telling me that he's got 8 kids. What? Hold on.
Oh, Will Smith said the daughters are side babies. So you were even still out here.
Wait. Hold on. No, I don't think he's got 6 kids. Wait. Brian he's the father of 7, including 2 stepchildren with his wife, Leilani McKnight.
Yeah, because that's when he kept on saying my kids. He was talking about the stepchildren.
So these are the white, the mixed race kids are who he claims, and then the black ones. Oh. He has 2 sons, Brian Jr. and Nico, with ex-wife Julie McKnight, to whom he was married to or whatever, as well as a daughter, Brianna McKnight, from a previous relationship. After tying the knot with Leilani, they have a son.
Yeah.
Passed, and then they had a rainbow baby, Brian. The 2 are also raising Lane. Okay. Has spoken fondly of his children. He has with his 3 eldest, He's been there for his children. Okay, I'm not in band and we're estranged. Okay. So the junior, he's changed the junior to the new baby. He's called Junior now, isn't it? Or something like that.
He added in another name and changed his name so that now they're both got the same names.
Okay, they all do the music. I'm just here to be part. Okay. Baby girl. They've also got what? Oh, Junior is a fact. I was gonna say, I'm so confused. Okay, so Nico McKnight.
That's the one that's died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he died of cancer.
Okay. And then Brianna McKnight, from a previous relationship, hasn't made any appearances. And then Julia McPhee is a new wife. No, sorry, Leilani. You know what? I don't even care. It's enough. I just actually don't even.
We've got some money.
Oh, thank you, Cat Rocks. He wrote a love song about his first wife. He's a lying bum and he brought home an outside kid raised by the wife. It's awful. Yeah. And thank you for the donation. Thank you.
Thank you. No,
yeah.
I'm telling you, I think so. Somehow he was suing the ex-wife. He's just, I don't know why he hates this woman so much. And as the new wife, I would be watching how he's treating that woman, and I would be fearful that my time would come. I don't know, but again, somebody did say, she's living a cushy life now, and I do think, she weren't from those circumstances before, so it probably like you're gonna run with it. But the way this dude is so bitter,
he claimed that he was trapped, and he married Julia out of religious pressure and obligation after he became pregnant in college. So why? This is college. You were young, you were teens. Why are you blaming her? Do you know what I mean? Like, okay. You can have resentment for the situation, but the kids are in their 30s, one passed, and like, why are you still angry? We've said it before. I'd love to get into the heads of men that really, really can't be around their kids and find it so hard, and they see this rage and this hate. Because there's some men that it's a thing. So I'd love to get to the bottom of it, and I want someone to be honest and speak about what it is that rage, that blind something that you see where you cannot see the kids, you cannot see the woman because you're just hateful and angry. Because there's that, you robbed me of my actual choice. I wanted to choose when I had a kid, but yet also your actions are not accounted for. You're wayward Willie.
This is it. You had an outside child. So now you're saying your new wife is, the love of your life. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Then enjoy that then. Why are you still so bitter if now your life is all you wanted it to be? Why are you so bitter? Why are you still talking about these people? Mm-hmm. There are guys that, it's when the kids say, I've got a dad here, because the dad never talks about them. You wouldn't even know that they were a father to anyone. This one likes shitting on his black children, and I don't understand it. And even the guy sitting with him, like looking at him and trying to understand, I'm like, I don't know if I could have a conversation with him. So I'm really going to be like, you are disgusting.
Anton was over his back because he joined him in, because Brian McKnight cussed Mark Lamont, and then Mark Lamont, he'll run him on Joe Biden's podcast the other day. Cussed him out. It was a great takedown. It was a great read. But the guy was also supporting, like, I don't know who Mark Lewis is, and he thinks that he's intelligent. No, Mark is intelligent. You don't have to.
And you know who he
is. Let's not play games. Let's not act like Mark Lamont Hill is not a damn intelligent black man. Relax. That. And I don't know. I kind of knew Anton. Al Lloyd.
No, I don't know who he is.
He's fantastic too. Never heard of him.
Okay, so maybe he's got form for this type of. I just do not understand it. Will Smith says Wanya Morris from Boyz II Men is just as bad. Also has a new baby and a Polynesian wife after leaving his starter wife and 6 kids.
No, look, listen. Like I said, I need my playlist not deplete. My 90s and 80s playlist is depleting. Like, I beg, allow it. Tired, man. I'm tired. All right, who else can we go to? The rest is kind of politicky. If you want to get into some politics.
6 children. All right, let me see. What we got?
We got the young lady that had plastic surgery. You not really wanted a woman.
Well, the people were throwing in the chat. Have you seen anything on this Danish the new kind of Danish swindler. So there's a woman that's done a Risa Tisa, basically, and it's like a 28-parter, and she is saying that her Danish boyfriend kind of swindled bare money out of her. I haven't completed it. I don't know, so maybe the chat can say. So from what I've watched of her, she's very pretty. She was on The Bachelor, and people are saying you weren't quite swindled, like she's kind of lied in some way. Yeah, she's calling it the Danish deception, but I don't know because I haven't completed it, but it's going viral in the craziest way. So I don't know if she's an enemy of progress yet. From what I've seen, she just seems like a black woman that fell in love with a Danish man. I don't know if you guys are going against her because she's beautiful, and sometimes you guys don't like beautiful people, and so you turned against them.
Okay, let's go. Someone said the story starts at 3:18. Here's the story. Let's go.
Number one, and refer to reason number one. Love is a powerful drug. I'm going to be using a mixture of aliases and real names because I don't have everyone's permission to use their names, and my priority is remaining respectful to everyone that was involved.
This is
everyone except for my ex.
It's 28 parts.
In case you guys are wondering, I'm going to.
It's 28 parts. It's like Risa Tisa.
I just want to get a gist of it. I've not even heard any of it.
From the beginning, she doesn't give a gist. I've watched all of this. This doesn't
come out of this stronger.
Okay, so Jesus. All right.
All right. So what are people saying?
Where does it start? Okay, part 6, part. So she's just trying to get famous, or is this real?
So she gave away 60,000 euros.
This is the first one. This is part 1. Let me get to part 1. Okay, cool. Here we go.
The Danish part 1 is just establishing.
Okay.
So it all started in June.
Which one would I go to?
Like, where did I get up to? I think I may have got up to 12, and she still weren't. So yeah, it's 28 parts.
All right, let me jump into part 24.
The Danish Deception, part 24. So I'm on the phone with his mentor friend.
Oh, gosh. Even ChatGPT's
friend. And he tells me, well, you want to know what else is going to blow your mind? And I said, sure, tell me. He goes, I actually filed a lawsuit against him. And I said, you did what? He said, I filed a lawsuit against him and I served him via courier. And I was like, wait, what? He had filed a lawsuit 3 months prior. And I was just sitting there like, wait, but you got served via courier. Like I was home. Like, I don't know if I was home, and then I remembered a specific day where he walked to the door, received a package, and I asked him.
Oh, sorry. Because I was bored.
So Jesse Wu covered this as well. Yeah, please, somebody just summarize it so that we can say. Stephen is saying, I think this is a marketing strategy to build up her socials and
I'm about to say, is she just trying to be famous?
There's a lot of folks that are like, she doesn't have the ingredients of Risa Tisa. I was seeing people saying, because it's like the level of deception wasn't that crazy, and it seems like she is very much like white boy mad. Like, so she thought she had found her Prince Charming. He was a part of a royal family, and she basically didn't do any due diligence and started giving him money. Like, same shit as what the Tinder swindler would do. But for some reason, she isn't getting the sympathy that I think she thought this was going to get. People are like, they're following it, but she ain't getting she ain't getting Reese's treatment. I don't know if it's going to go down that way.
Well, I think before Pretty Privilege, you got to be authentic and people got to believe in you. So I guess it's that. If you're going to take to the streets and tell a story, you can't be caping for the white man. You can't be caping for the white girl. You can't be anyway leaning into something that's going to go against what we're going to empathize with. We're not going to empathize with a girl that is seeking out white princes because for whatever reason. We're not. The same way we definitely wouldn't do it for a black man. We're not going to do it for a black girl either. And I haven't heard the story, but just in the summation of what I've been given, and I haven't watched
crazy. What I got up to, he was saying something about he was an Olympian. Again, you could look that up. simple Googles, you'd be able to find out if that was a lie. Some royal, he said he's royal, and again, standard shit. You know, it always starts off quite fantastical, and he treated her really well, paid for stuff and all manner of, and then all of a sudden life gets hard, and before you know it, you're taking out loans to pay for him. It's just, for some reason, people are a bit like, bro, no sympathy.
But he was on the what, Married at First Sight or something?
No. He's just some dude that she met. I think she was on The Bachelor.
Right. So who's the guy? Is this is not him? That's him.
Yeah, I think that's him.
Hold on, wait. Who's this? And who's this?
Elsie said, how does a Danish out-scam a Nigerian?
Well, listen, the stakes is high, bro. So this
she had found her Prince Charming. Yeah.
Hold on, let's see if this summary. Let me see if I can get a black person. But
I swear I saw a black man.
I did. Let me go back. You did. Let me go back.
Glenheim saying even with their financial issues, they took trips to Europe. He even convinced her to quit her job.
Oh, is it?
Mm.
Okay, let's go.
It doesn't seem to be moving.
You can't see it? Oh, sorry.
1,000.
Did you see it?
Yeah, now we can, yeah.
Dollars. Yeah. She met this dude randomly and she fell in love with him. And he said he's a Danish prince or royalty. He was an Olympian, only to find out that this dude is a gambling addict with nothing but his height and his Lord Farquaad face. As a Nigerian woman, how do you let that happen? When it comes to avoiding scams, you're Nigerian, bro. You're surrounded by scammers in your country. You know what I mean? The government scams you. People around you want to scam you, and you're rich as well. So it means you know how to avoid and to preserve your wealth. So how do you let some random tall Danish dude fool you? Huh? I don't get it. Is it the race? Is it the height? Because I'm pretty sure if it was a black dude, same height, come to you and says he's a Nigerian prince from the Edo or Yoruba, you'll be like, hell no, you're chatting nonsense. I know you're lying without even fact checking. So why did you not fact check for this dude? Huh? To make matters worse, he scammed other black women. Yeah, some black American, some other African ladies. I'm like, Jesus Christ, black ladies, come on, have some self-respect. Aren't you royalty in heart? How are you gonna let someone fool you? Huh? You know what the Danes were in history? The Danes were Vikings. He's a pirate, bro. This guy's got pirate. Okay, bro. What excuse? I really don't get it. It's like me. I'm open to date anyone. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, white, black, Asian. I don't care. Yeah, I have a thing for redheads. Imagine a redhead comes to me and says, "Oh, she's I don't know, some Scottish princess or something, beautiful as hell." Yeah, and she starts asking me for money. I'm dating her, or I'm getting close to her. She starts asking me for tons of money. I'm like, wait, aren't you royalty? What do you need my money for? Huh? Go to your damn royal family. They'll pay for you, man. No, you're not using my damn money. I don't care what you look like. I don't care where you're from. Yeah, I will treat you the same way as I will treat any other lady.
Okay. Because also you're tapping a little bit, my friend.
Oh no, not that he went after other black women. No, he has to be. He's got to be dealt with. You cannot do this. You guys have taken too much. You cannot do this. But she did. She was enamored by him. She thought he was
the one. Got blinded by the blonde, blinded by the hype, blinded by the Viking. You thought you were doing better. And listen, I don't know her history. I don't know what her thing is. I don't know if she said I was teased by black men, and I don't know if you're in a certain society where it's very hard to find a black man that will be loyal to you. But this is the example that, and also she might just like white men. I don't need to put a story to it. She could just like white. That might be her.
I think so, because I think if anybody else said, would you know when she was doing the Bachelor? Elsie, my sister in reality, she may know of the Bachelor. She may watch that, but was that Bachelor white as well? I feel like that's her preference.
But that was what was shown. I think when they did the go back to the Bachelor, I think the one that she picked or the one that she ended up with was a white man too.
A white dude as well. Yeah. She's got a type. But the dudes, come on now, if somebody's giving you fantastical stories that they're a part of a royal family, surely you're gonna look into it.
you know what, I can't.
Like, surely properly, but either way, her 28 parts is still trending, but she's getting cussed.
This picture here. Let me know.
No, where I stopped, actually, it was getting late. I was doing my hair. It was getting late. She was talking about she was doing a really big Nigerian celebration thing, and he was helping her out all day, and that he was dancing, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's such a good guy." And I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to bed. It just was such a cliche. And obviously, I know he's been scammed, but it just felt like it's small things in it. So he can dance a little bit. And here we are.
And that's the problem when we talk about the cookout invitation that gets spread far and wide unnecessarily. We need to nip it in the bud, fam. Nip it in the bud. Not everybody needs to.
A lot of money she gave over and leaving her job. That is terrible.
What was his reasoning? What did he ask? How did he get the money?
Mav says, I told a babe once I was from a royal family. She told me to stop making noise. No, not her family and friends gave him money too.
Why? So that everyone was blinded by this. See, that gets to be. He's also racist. Let's just go there. Allegedly, to protect
targeting black folks. I think
you're targeting black women. You're being racist because you're also going in like as a colonizer. Yeah, these black babes are going to see my Viking self and I can just hoodwink them. You're targeting a community.
No, it's actually racist. Where is this man now?
Yeah, where is he?
The dad and the cousin and the sister. The cousin that was like her favorite cousin, the guy cousin. Oh no, because she mentioned that the guy cousin and they really were getting on. I didn't.
So where is he?
Is he in prison?
No, no. There's nowhere. There's just sharing. I don't know what's happened to him. She married a con artist, but there's nothing really saying like what's happened. Let's see. There should be something saying what's happened to him.
She gave him her passport.
Martin, who does not have any social media accounts, has not publicly addressed any of Anika's accusations. So that we are unable to confirm these allegations. People are reaching out to him multiple times, but could not locate reliable contact information at the time of what I'm reading. So he's hiding. Because if he's a multiple scammer and has targeted black women, you need to go and do not then dare you ever put African attire on again.
She's probably wearing African attire right now. Dude is out here with another African babe. Right. You know, and he's saying like she's lying. So Will Smith said that. Where is he now? He's preparing for Dirty December.
If I'm going to be in Ghana, if I say, "Oh my God," I will call him out. I'm like, "That's you, yeah." I'll shout.
Please make note of his face just in case he is out.
I'll take a picture. Let me not get in trouble and get sued for defamation. Or something.
He also got his American papers off of her as well.
No, they should revoke. Nah, come on.
Not a green card.
When you get into those things, unless you can that you can really go for the scam marriage, it's so hard. The way that LA Law and Ali McBeal and all those shows have made you think that you can just go, I see you on, and then the person goes, it's done. When I was trying to get my scam, the witch that scammed me, sent down, she turned it on me. It's hard.
Yeah. No, scam.
It's so hard to prove because you've got to prove intent. You've got to prove the criminality. You've got to do so much. The way you think you could just walk into a court or go to a police station and take them down, it's not impossible. You need to have money as well and a lawyer that's you need Ali McBeal or Scandal, what's her name? Olivia Pope or Annalise Keating. You need them levels there.
Cher said, "Wait, tell us the story, AK."
Oh gosh, it's a bite. Yeah. Hopefully there'll be more noise coming out about her soon. How can I nutshell it? A woman was put my way when I had an event in 2021, said that she would invest in the event, 35 grand. She did not. I ended up losing out 35 grand or having to borrow 35 grand to cover the event. She's a black woman that was masquerading. Her name is Leisha Hall. She was masquerading as a woman who kind of puts rich people in connection with black businesses and black causes in order to, do good. So she said, yeah, I'll get the money. And then she didn't. And after almost a year of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then one time I saw her after she kept lying and saying, oh, the money's in the bank. It'll be in the bank tomorrow. It'll be da-da-da. All this. I saw her at an event and obviously lost my rag. I shouted at her. And then she went and got me done for common assault, tried to get me done for common assault. She reported me to the police and said that I attacked her. And she got her mum involved as well. So I was in court. Little old me was in court. Funny for my life.
It's not even funny. Because that next day, if you had said yes, you guys come down, we were ready to jump in cabs to actually assault her. So the fact that she still tried to do charges when there was no assault, it's like, chick, you were half an hour away from actually getting beaten up.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. So on the back of that phone call, bear in mind, you owe me 35 grand. It's not like I'm crazy or one thing. And she gaslit me to the point where sometimes I thought, did she actually pay me? Is it in my bank? Because she was so, it was a whole succession. And the first thing she did was like, oh no, it's in the bank. Oh no, Santander's going under maintenance. Oh no, she even had a letter. And that's why I thought the law is crazy, because I had evidence. I said, I've got a year of conversation, email correspondence of me asking for my money, and her lying about giving me the money. She forged a Santander letter, and as if to make it look like Santander was saying, we have paid the money, I've still got it. So all those things, but yet still I could not take her to court. They tell you to ring the fraud line, ring the fraud. They said there's something about the intent and it's scam, and there's not, and to be fair, we didn't have a contract. But she also had a contract with, I think, yeah, it's public knowledge, with the BFI as well. She also scammed the BFI out of 125 grand, by the way. Also, something like that. That is public knowledge.
Yeah, that's out there. Like you guys, Google her name, you'll
see it.
I think there's like 3 cases. It's not all of the various people. What I hate about her most is she's targeting Black businesses.
Yeah.
Again, that's where it's sacred. Scam elsewhere, but when you're targeting Black businesses to scam
under the name of diva,
no, come on.
And that's why the aunties were so frustrated with me that year in the nicest way possible, because I was so scared to talk and I didn't want to throw a Black woman under the bus. And there's a thing when you're going through it, you're like, she can't be like, you can't. There's a point when I was like, is this true? And it takes so long for it to click, like, this woman is actually like, I've actually been got. And my mum had to bail me out 20 grand. This is mad. Oh, Alicia Hall and the company's Liberation Initiatives. And it took me so long to go public. I didn't want to be a Black woman talking about another Black woman. And I still had faith and hope, like maybe, just maybe she's telling the truth. When I saw her before we had an altercation, or running, I should say, I saw her and she's like, no, like, I'm so sorry, babe. And like, the money's coming. She came to my event. It was for my first Blacklisted Honours. She was there, pride and pictures taken, her logo everywhere, proud, knowing that you're not going to pay. And when she accused me of thinking, it's so weird having someone, because she went to court and she said she wanted to stay behind the screen because she was scared of me. So so when I was in court in the docks, I couldn't see her because she and her mum wanted to testify behind the screen.
I was like, to ring that woman.
What I did was I saw her at the event. It was my friend's event, and they want to cause a scene. When I saw her, I was a bit like, "Hello," and I was like, "I know I'm going to get." And I was so like, "How's this?" And you know what was incensing? So upsetting was that you're out and about like nothing. You got this to me, and you've done this to me, and you're doing nothing. And then so I saw her outside. No, I saw her in the thing. I was like, "Alicia, where's my money?" And she was like, "What are you talking about? I paid you." I'm like, "No, Alicia, stop. Where's the money? Like, leave me alone. Fuck off. Go away. Like, fuck off." Like, and she's with her mum. And I'm like, "Mum, like, I'm like, Mum, I'm sorry, but your daughter owes me 35 grand and she hasn't paid me." So when someone's saying, "No, I paid you," and what are you talking about? I'm like, "Mum, just go away." They're like, "Leave me alone. Like, fuck off." And then she's taking off her shoes and putting on her flats and she's going outside. So I follow her outside. Then I'm intentionally being like antagonizing. I'm like, "No, where is my money?" And I have every right because you owe me 35 grand. So I lost it. I started screaming and crying, screaming at her. But I was going like doing black girl movements. I was going like, yeah, like, didn't touch her.
Not even crazy for like you could anybody else outside, and she's basically lying to your face like, "I've paid you." she would have got a few boxes.
This is the only reason
at least a push. You didn't even touch her. Like, she's actually insane.
Yeah, the
she
reason why I didn't
get beaten up.
The reason why I didn't, because I absolutely know who I am, where I was, Central London, outside my friend's event. I'm cognizant, thinking like there's so many things, and it's not my nature to fight, but that was close. I even said I was close. I was angry. I was close, and anything. And then I think people are holding me back. And I was just gesturing, and then next minute I get a phone call. Is this is this Alicia Hall? I was like, what? Here's me going to the police station. I had to report to Charing Cross police station. I went there, and I was thinking, yeah, man. So I just sat. I wasn't smiling. I was like, okay. They're like, yeah, she's pressed charges. It's like common assault. So I'm just talking. They said, do you want a lawyer? But I'm like, okay, but I'm just talking. And I'm thinking it's going to get thrown out. Next minute, no, you've got a court date. I've got a court date. That's crazy. And I got a lawyer. Then thank my friends, Barbara, Heather Rabat and Rebecca Labrie. They got me this guy's a Nigerian law firm to help me out pro bono. Because it's like, yeah, they testified against me saying, yes, I was violent. And the mum was like, yeah, I saw her hit my daughter, all this stuff. And I'm like,
the lies. And
the
thing is, it's like, you're a scammer. As I said, like, her mum is also a scammer as well, because you know what your daughter's up to.
Yeah, something like that. Because, there's something awkward if your daughter's sick or whatever. I think, and I think the thing for me was like, and then they had to postpone it because something they didn't have ready, so I had to wait and not even get the verdict on that day. So I had to come back and testify again the next, not like a week or so later or two later. And she's very smart because she didn't come back to that one. But the judge, I got so many letters of recommendation. I got a great lawyer to speak for me. And the judge was like, you are absolutely not guilty. We absolutely believe you. You're absolutely free to go. Listen, I haven't cried so much. I was crying. I was like, no. The first I was like, how am I here? How am I in court? Like, how am I in court?
I still can't, but honestly, with the crime things that I've been watching, it's so common that the scammers try and turn it around and criminalize the person. It's literally like, it's crazy. But what she was doing, like, can you remember the amount of Fridays when she was like, this Friday, the money is going to be with.
Listen, we lost
the lawyer, speak to the. I'm like, you are so insane. I don't know what she gets off of this, but what I do know is she needs a beating at the very least, because she seems to be able to do this to anybody.
I'm going to say
she needs to get beaten up.
I'm going to say no, because I'm going to say no, she doesn't need to get beaten up, but she needs to get arrested and put away, because she's that level of, oh, they said that about me, I'm going to take them to court. She's that problematic. She finds her way, and she knows legal loopholes, because I was going to court when the BFI took her to court. She did get stopped from doing her business. The BFI won their case, but there's nothing because she had no money to give back. She didn't have the money to give back. So she was able
another one up now.
Another one up. Like, you can stop trading, like they can stop you from trading for a year or so, then you can go back. It's so mad. And that's where I was shown the way the law does not work for the poor man's favor. Because if I had money, I'd have. Yes, I understand that, but I'm just in regards to those who are saying that she needs to get boxed. Yes, in street culture, yes, absolutely. But in this space, in this business space, unless you know somebody that knows somebody and you're that way connected, the ripple effect is real, and I wasn't going to get anybody to come and get in trouble for this. This girl doesn't deserve that, because she will smugly and happily. She would happily have got a black woman who she knows has done nothing wrong. She would happily have given me a criminal record. And common assault, you don't do jail time. I mean, there's levels, obviously, to common assault, but I would have had a record and a community service if they found me guilty for this woman. And I was like, I'm not going to have my record tarnished for this woman. So yeah, let me stay behind the lines of accuracy. There's a lot. Yeah, we need to get. And she's Caribbean. I don't know if she's Jamaican, or I think she was Jamaican. I'm not saying that just because I think I knew that she was Jamaican, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like
she could have been lying. Like,
she's a liar.
Who
you don't know where she is. She's a black woman. I believe she's Caribbean. I believe her mum had a Caribbean accent. I don't know which. Let me not lie, but there's something about, I think she was Jamaican. Just because.
Terrible woman. Just.
I mean, I remember someone asking me, like, was she Nigerian? People are actually more surprised that she was Caribbean. People are surprised to hear that. No, I didn't get any money back. She had no money to give. I don't know how she does it. And to be fair, out of the woodworks, I got about 3 companies calling me and saying, this happened to us too. She did this to us too. So she's been out there doing it. And someone recently, and I'm hoping they're going to go public soon, someone recently contacted me. The reason why I don't want to talk about it is because it's not my story to tell, and I want them to lead with it, then we can chip in. He recently got in touch and said, yeah, she popped up and she's done the same thing. And because he was looking into her, he saw my story and got in touch with me. So I spoke to him the other day. I don't know why.
This is why people need to go to jail, because they keep on doing. She obviously knows I can keep on doing this. It's just she can funnel her way through different spaces, but generally the same MO. I'm here to help the Black people. I have connections. We can help the Black people, and she's scamming Black people.
As low as she is,
makes it even more disgusting. Like, disgusting woman. And I don't understand what she gets out of it.
It's
That's
weird.
I don't get it.
I think she gets accolades and access because, like, she was invited to my honors because she's a main sponsor. So then she gets to swan around with celebrities. That's what she gets. She gets her face up in lights. So there's probably a deep narcissistic issue there. At the BFI, she got to go to all the big events, and again, your logo's up high. And I think it's like because she was doing.
But think about like the littler ones that she's done.
And I don't know, because I don't know where the money comes from. She gets access and things. So, and maybe she might. I don't know if she scams getting money and then says she's going to give the money on and doesn't. I don't know if she gets the money for herself and then doesn't pass it on. Do you get me? I don't know if she managed to get 35 grand. So there could be something. I don't know where she gets. Because if you look on the website, and I remember calling someone. I was trying to find so many people, like Boots. Because Boots are the logo. She got Boots logo on her website. She got someone else's. So I think I managed to get through to someone and say, look, this girl's a scammer. So you shouldn't have your label. You shouldn't let her. What do we call it? Have her logo on your site, your logo on her site, and all that stuff. Because like the lowest of the lows that she sunk, my daughter lost her grandma, and we were going to Ghana, and on that day on the plane, she literally said, "When you land in Ghana, the money will be there." Yeah, that's how bad.
I remember that one. That
2021.
Literally, keep saying it's good. I'm not on the roads, but that one I was like, that's such a crazy. It felt sadistic.
Yeah, it's horrible.
The hope that it would be like, no, okay, so this person is going to come through. It's definitely going to come through. And when it comes through, we're going to do dinner, babe, all of that shit. And you absolutely, that's sadistic. Like, no.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Well, I'll say.
It is what it is.
I hope that I keep my faculties because there'll be a hit list.
100, like literally, if I had so many people that wanted to take it further, and I was like, no, because I don't want anyone to get into any, because she's not getting in trouble. The joke of it is someone will end up in jail and she will be still walking outside.
But at least she would have at least had like a little broken nose.
No, I get it, but it's no, there has to be for her. I'd like her to sit because, as you said, you're targeting vulnerable people. You're using Black causes because, as we know, that the minute you get into that space where I'm doing DEI and I'm representing, and then it tarnishes us all. I don't like to accept that blanket blame. But now you're going in, so someone else might not believe a charity that really is doing good because of your fucking bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. The spaces that she occupies, and it's vulnerable people as well, and it's such a horrible thing. We've gone through all of the theories. I was like, is she an agent? Is this something that some
special agent
is doing to like crash Black projects? Like they sent her out here. It just feels like, because what do you get from it, and why can you not be arrested?
Yeah, it's so weird. Why? And that's when, like I said, I was so naive to the law. We are naive to the law. Yes. I thought this is obviously a scam. I've got email. I've got every single email. The courts, I sent it to the court. I sent every single email. I even contacted Santander's fraud line. I was like, look, this one's creating a letter in pretending it's a Santander document. It's like, how? How are you doing this? How is she allowed to do this? She took a letter, and I was like, this looks dodgy, like it was on mad print, but she took a screen PDF, said this is from Santander. It's like,
I remember,
guys, relax. Hold on 1 second. Relax in the comments. Nana's not going to do anything. No, it's just excited talk. No, Nana's not going to do anything. I wouldn't
not
let.
yet,
Wouldn't even
anyway.
let it. She was.
No, she wouldn't allow it to take place. Like honestly, I was ready to get in a cab, but she was like, "No, nobody is coming to see her."
I was so crazy that day, but yeah,
it did take a while anyway, and I think it was the best thing when you did let it all out anyway, just on all levels, because I think there's just so much shame that goes along with scam as well.
Yeah,
and that's what scammers trade on. They trade on lots of people not talking.
Yes,
there's probably a whole load of people before you, could have been bigger money and since you, but if nobody says anything, then she doesn't get caught, and that's the problem.
That's the thing, because I remember and the two stories. One thing was like, especially because she steps in the DI space, and the people that contacted me, they were all white people. So there's an element of like, it's DI. I don't want to be seen as racist, and it's such a weird fact. Anyone who has experienced it, it's even when someone's gaslighting you, it's like it's so surreal. It's so like, hold on, is it me? Am I? Like I said, I literally would check my bank account 20,000 times. Maybe it's there and I missed it. Maybe I missed the payment and it was there because I was like, what is she doing? But what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, it's gone out of my head. I should never have saved it. I can't remember what I was going to say. Yes, I had someone who I called a sofa friend. I will not. I actually won't speak to that person again. I vow to not speak to this person again. They called me up and said, "Oh, I saw your post about the scammer, and people are talking and saying that you shouldn't. It's not a good look for you." And I was like, and this is where the shame comes from. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not a good look? And they're like, yeah, you shouldn't have. Why are you doing this and why are you out? And it's not a good look. And I said, who are the people that are saying this? Is there anyone that can affect my business with the British Blacklist? They were like, no, it's me. Do I know this person? I don't want to say. I said, why are you bringing me this story? Why are you doing this? And she was like, I just wanted to let you know. And I said, but you're not telling me the name of the person. I'm like, at the end of the day, this woman is going around. She came to my event. She's connected. One or two people that were at my event said that they spoke to her. And I was like, do not get into business with her because she's a liar and she's a bastard. Like, do not get into bed with her. Do not. So I had to go public because also I don't know who she connected with.
Exactly.
And who I came to AK's event and the recommendation, they would have been on me. So I had to go public as much as I was like scared to. So when my so-called friend came and said that to me, I was like, you. But I didn't cuss her out. I just said, cool. But she knows I don't speak to her. I will not speak to her because on that alone, you're a fake BITCH, CUNT, everything, DICK.
No, she's a dickhead. And I think anybody with an ounce of integrity and empathy would know it's better for you getting that out than to keep it to yourself. That isn't somebody that, listen, I mean, I didn't like her from the jump anyway. But after then, I was like, that's somebody that you never need in your corner.
At all.
See, because it was freeing on lots of levels. Just for yourself as well, to not be sitting in like, I've done something wrong. No, they've taken advantage, and you have to shame these devils. Like, you can't sit on it. But it's like she played on that. Now she's an arsehole. She's an enemy of progress.
That girl's an enemy of progress, and I won't speak to her ever again. Like, there's nothing she does. I had to deal with her for a reason, for something, and it was just cordial. I just left it at that. But she knows at the core that was a wrong move. How dare you call me? And not to say, are you okay? Not to say what happened, to say, why did you do that? People are talking. It doesn't look good. And that's the shame. That's a shame. And that's what Alicia thought, that black people were just going to be like, no, don't say nothing.
Yeah. No.
They weren't a friend of hers.
You heard us almost every week. Are we going to talk about it this week? Are we going to? It's just like, no, you got to shame her. You got to let it out.
Yeah,
she would have carried on. I guess that year she had kind of got to a higher status. Like, you don't know in which ways she would have started infiltrating other spaces from the affiliation with BFI, from the affiliation with TBB. Like, she could have carried on. So you had to tell people.
Yeah. And it's a worse thing that there's like 3, 4, 5 people that said, yeah, she's been doing this. She's a career scammer. She's been doing this. It's crazy. But anyway, didn't mean to get into that story, but that's someone did say before we go, someone did say they wanted to do the what do we call it story? plastic surgery story.
Cher is asking, has it changed how you operate now?
Not really, because I guess if someone comes along and says I've got all this money, I'll do more due diligence. But again, because they came recommended from a reputable person, I didn't feel like I needed to, because we were doing it at the same time as the London Film Festival. So it was like all of that just made sense. But it's so funny actually speaking about it, the emotion come, because I've been from it happened in 2021, and then maybe I kind of bounced back out of like what was going on and why it happened, and then the court 23, so 24, like 25 has been my first clear year of not feeling like, even the other day I kind of forgot it. I think someone asked me about her and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about her. So it took a toll, and you don't really realize when you've got to keep on being a friend, being a mother, being a businesswoman. You don't understand. So that's where it's like, actually, I didn't realize how much it affected me until way after. And I was like really depressed, I guess, but depression shows up in different ways. So emotionally, it's changed me in a sense that it was heavy. And then now it's just like, obviously doing super due diligence, but you couldn't.
Slices says, I heard if you hit somebody under their feet, it doesn't leave any marks. Just some advice for you.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind if I upend them and slap their feet. So let's get to the scamming woman. I'm not a scamming. See, look at me now. I'm all discombobulated. Where is it? I had it ready. The woman who, there it is. Okay. So this woman here, hold on a minute. Woo! This woman here, Jade Mandongwe, revealed her 10K mid-facelift results 6 weeks after traveling to Turkey for treatment in a bid to look more refreshed and rejuvenated. She also underwent an eyebrow lift, dental surgery, and breast operation. The training solicitor began her cosmetic journey at 24 with Botox and Pharrell. 24? Honestly. For surgery after drastic weight loss after her facial skin sagging. Her revelation has sparked reactions online, with some arguing she's too young for surgery, while others blame social media and influencers for impacting young women's self. Also, she was on, okay, I think she was on This Morning. Let's see if I can find the video. Oh, does This Morning take their stuff down?
I think she's got a clip. Where did I see?
There she is. Here we go. Here she is.
Had fillers and Botox beforehand, and I started that process around 24. And when I was around 26, I decided I'm not really into fillers anymore, just because they start to migrate, and the results, there's sort of roof that you can get to with fillers. They kind of stop doing what they need to do. So I decided to get a facelift, and I did a lot of research beforehand. This was in March, and I had several consultations with different surgeons, and it was the surgeon I went to for this procedure that recommended getting the mid facelift, and he knew what I wanted for my results. So that was the most important thing.
Can I ask how much it all cost?
So for my procedures altogether, it came to around 10,000, including my teeth.
Okay, and you had what done?
It's very cheap.
Well, you had sorry, you had the mid facelift done.
Yeah.
You had a brow lift.
I had a brow lift. Yeah.
You had your teeth done.
I had my teeth done.
Did you have anything else done?
And I had breast surgery done as well.
Wow. That's quite a package.
It was quite a package, and that's why I was very persistent on looking on the right surgeon, because you can get people who are ENT specialists, and they may not be specialists for combined surgery that includes also your breasts as well.
William, hearing what Jade has been through, and clearly she's delighted with what's happened, which is the most important thing. How do you feel about the idea of 28-year-olds going for facelifts?
It's a great question. In my own practice, I feel that there are times when operating on someone in their 20s and doing things like facelifts are appropriate, but more for a reconstructive purpose. So in my line of work, I treat patients with facial palsy, where they might have a slightly saggy face on one side because it doesn't move as well as the other side. And doing a facelift in that situation is restorative, reconstructive. But generally in patients in their 20s without an underlying condition, it wouldn't be something that I recommend. I think that you're not treating aging at that stage. You're actually changing someone's appearance, how they look. and you have to tread carefully because surgery's permanent.
So I'd previously had.
That repeat, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm baffled.
She was so pretty before.
Because I just don't get. I don't get how it was just 10,000, but also there was just nothing wrong with her face. So
it doesn't look good.
Now she just looks more plastic. Like she looks very generic. I don't get it.
I think that's what it was. She looks generic, and it's that look. And when I say she doesn't look good, she looks good, but she doesn't look good to me because she doesn't look natural. And it's very interesting that she's got the accent, because when she spoke like that, I was like, where did you grow up? How did you grow up? What was going on in your world that you now look like you could be 10 shades light and you could be a white girl?
But also in her picture, she was lighter. I was like, are you also bleaching? Because I just couldn't get her coloring. It's like,
I don't want to.
It's all a bit mad.
I don't want to down her, because also there's also an element. You can do what you're too. As far as I'm concerned, you're too young. There's no need from 24 having fillers. Who were you around? Who were you going? But I know now it's spread into the black spaces as well. But I just wonder, like, who were you around when you were growing up? What is going on at home? How are you made to feel? I'll see if I can find an original picture of her. But I mean, she obviously doesn't want that picture out there, so that's to look at. But I don't know.
I really hate it that it is moving into the black spaces, you know. But there was a time where you would just look and just be like, boy, I don't know what's going on over there. But now I see so many black girls, standard lips, getting fillers, and it's like, I don't understand. Why are you getting?
And I hate that filler. I think it looks crazy when I see it on. You know, there's some stunning Middle Eastern women. They're just so stunning, and you just think, and it's like, why
you gotta do the
noise? And then you've got like, it's like, why? Like, her face is so cute, and like in this picture, and the thing that everyone's possibly missing is that.
Were you trying to?
Oh, after all that, it was all there. The thing is, in this picture, she looks gorgeous. The after picture, it's stylized. She doesn't look like that. On it. Yeah, because she doesn't look like that when she's talking. Let me put it on mute and just get to her face. But when she's talking, look, that doesn't look like the same picture. Her face looks rounder. I don't know.
But you see, like her coloring, like everything.
Look, like, you can't even laugh. You can't. Yeah, she's got a funny color, but that could be foundation as well. Her coloring is bad, but she can't even laugh. You can't express this. You're such a pretty girl. Let me see what this is a different angle.
Facelift, but I did start to notice that actually I want to look more refreshed and, you know, rejuvenated. And
because actually she explains why she does it. Sorry, I didn't realize. I thought it was the same clip.
Yes, sure. She looks like a deep tanned white.
It wasn't necessarily achieving a better result. It was about rejuvenation. I was beginning to look very tired. I'd gone through
28.
Life gets like that as a trainee solicitor. But I'd gone through weight loss journeys in the past, and I felt like my skin wasn't necessarily aging to a point where I needed a complete facelift. It was only a mid facelift, but I did start to notice that actually I want to look more refreshed and, you know, rejuvenated and leave the house without having to wear loads of makeup. And that's been one of the best results as well for me. You know, my generation and slightly older, we've all grown up on filters, and that can sort of influence how you want to look, especially if you see yourself in real life. You're not going to look like a Snapchat filter. And I wasn't going for that aesthetic, but sometimes it does make you think, maybe I could get something slightly lifted, nothing too drastic.
Were you trying to better?
It wasn't necessarily.
Maybe she's mixed race, Jade Madangwe. There's a lot of stuff I know. Okay,
that other picture just looked like a white woman. It's like, huh?
No, she's a black girl. She's a black girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Daily Mail. Can't go in there.
So this is her original face. Well, obviously, her lips look crazy.
That's with filler, I think. I don't even want to do that. It's not fair. I don't want to dissect it like that.
She doesn't look. She doesn't look like she's in her 20s, though.
Is that her before? No. Maybe that's another Jade. That's like going too far now.
This is crazy. This is an interesting. Wow.
But this is different because it says 50 grand and she said 10 grand. So, where's the lie?
Oh, not a scammer.
No.
Wow.
That's
is this her?
That's her as well. But she's obviously put on weight. She's got a weight loss. She's got a weight problem. But this looks like she's even going anorexic slightly.
That's scary thing.
Yeah. She's got, you have to be some sort of way. And look, this is her. This is her as well. Oh, I don't pay. I'm not paying. I'm not paying.
Oh. Oh, anyway. It's 50K combined. All of, she's too young for it. Oh man. No, she actually just needs a therapist.
Yeah, she's like, this you're pretty, and I think she has a weight thing because her face looks much rounder.
Yeah. You know what the thing is though? You see when it starts, you know there are a few people, and at this stage you're like, stop now because it's already too far. 10 more years, what's she gonna look like if she carries on doing bits and pieces to her?
This is what I'm saying, and it says that she joins a group of people under 50 going under the knife to get the snatch look with the British Association of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons, BAPS, reporting an 8% increase in facelifts over the year within the UK. 8%.
Mate.
There's a lot of pressure to be perfect. I wanted to remind people that beauty always comes with courage and vulnerability. I'm happy with the result. I feel like myself, just the best version of who I've always been. But this kind of transformation demands respect for the process. It's a delicate procedure that should never be taken lightly. So she studied and researched. So she wanted to be transparent. I know there's a lot of pain and stuff probably going on. I'd love to know her story, actually. I really would like to know her story. And I hope she's
stopped now, man.
Yeah, I hope she settles on this look and she's okay. Because yeah, come 50, what the hell?
It's when it starts. People, you know, every year, obviously things are going to shift and change on your face
as you get older.
If she keeps on being like, oh, let me just get a nip tuck here, before you know it, you've got those big puffy cheeks, a massive chin, no nose, and your eyes look like crazy cats, and it just happens to people so quickly. I actually have a friend, and I'm hoping hers is just fillers, but I was looking at her picture the other day and I'm like, what the hell? Like just lips were done, cheeks all up, and it's like, what? How have we got here? Like it's just really strange.
I'm so anti. I am, and I feel. I don't feel bad, but I'm so anti. You can never convince me. None of my friends can come to me, and none of my friends can come to me and say, "I'm gonna go and get plastic surgery. I'm gonna get a facelift."
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get my eyes done. I'm getting my bags removed. Like that is going to take place. It will happen. You never know. Give it a couple of years and I'll have that look and I'll be like, listen, I just had to get, but I'm in my 40s, so I think I can do it.
And I think, look, there's an age where you're just like, you know what, fuck it. And I get it. I get the time, but like I've always said, my battle with myself, my security, my insecurity from young, I have to make peace. I had to make peace. And then the minute I start saying, yeah, if I make money, I'm going to do this. If I get enough money, I'm going to do that. If I do this, I'm going to do that. Then it's like, that means I haven't made peace with
who I am. My bags. That's probably a little bit of an eye, little raising. Maybe I'd get a little bit of Botox here. Because sometimes these two lines, like, it just reminds me so much of my mum. Like, I will catch myself in the mirror and be like, it just startles me a bit. So I'm like, actually, maybe I'll just smooth these out.
That's not gonna get...
Yeah, smooth those out. So a little bit of Botox there, baby Botox there. Eye bags. That would be it. That's it. I actually would. Have you seen like people are doing forehead reductions? I wouldn't mind that as well. That's 3 things that I would do. And you're gonna come to the hospital with me. Hey, Meg Talks Online.
Exactly. Waving, we're just ignoring her. Don't keep talking. Okay. She's not.
Yeah, Will Smith said he's in support of me getting what was that? Whatever a liver-plasty is. Elsie said, see how it adds up. See how the guys are in support of me getting plastic surgery. I don't know how to take this.
Listen. Absolutely not. Looking like the cat lady. Remember Madame Wilderstein, whatever her name was? I don't know where she is. She's still alive. Get out.
For real. What have you got designs since Nana? Since when you listen to Will Smith?
Exactly. Listen, when the day you look, come and tell me in it. The day I agree is because I've also like fuck it. I mean, I probably would go over to make sure everything's okay, and I'd be like, I need to be in the room making sure you lot don't fuck my friend over. There's
what,
no...
like you wouldn't even do like a little baby Botox if somebody was like, oh guys, we'll do you a little injection.
I'm so, like I said, the journey that I've been on, and I'm talking now, innit? Maybe when I've made millions, I'm just like, girl, get it. And I at the moment, I'm still getting complimented, and that is a gift and a curse when you get complimented on looking young for your age. The day I start to crack and I don't hear that, maybe I'm like, I miss the echo of like the memory of being told I'm young. Maybe then it might be like,
and then you'll get baby Botox.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I need it. And it's the crack, is that narcissism where it kicks in like, no one's saying I look young anymore. If that starts to get to me, then that's a different conversation. But like the real talk of the journey that, like I said, I used to not want to look in the mirror when I was younger for no reason at all. I did not see my beauty. So, and like I said, the journey of self-healing and self-love, if I can ever say that, yes, you know what, I would just nip tuck. That means I don't really love my face. That means I'm still looking at it and seeing things to fix. So I don't see things to fix. So I can't, man.
It's not, well.
Yes, that's the journey. Self-acceptance.
It's enhancing. It's just smoothing out. It's not really.
No, I get that, but so facelift, I understand and know, but then it's that kind of being addicted to just looking smooth and just looking this and just looking young. Look, I got furrows. I think I got all the furrows. David needs to stay.
It's so prominent. I don't remember when it came, but it was just like, oh, they're there.
Yeah. I think I might get the lines. I think that's in our family.
Oh, see?
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying I might get the lines, and that's in our family. So as long I got my mum's trajectory, she looks good for her age. I'd like to continue to look good for my age. So if I can do it as naturally as possible. And I'm also super fucking scared, like to pass away because of beauty. Hey,
I mean, I wouldn't go for lipo. Like, I am scared of that. I am definitely. I am scared of that. Yeah. Even when I am like, oh, I'd love a tummy tuck. I'm lying because I would just never. I just feel like however you pass, whatever the journey is, when you get to the other side and you become compass, I would be, what a waste.
Yeah.
What an absolute waste for a little bit of fat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to forgive myself, and then I'll be back here again. As a little baby or some shit, or a fly. Like, no, I wouldn't go down that way. Like, a little bit of Botox, what's the worst that can happen?
Slicer, I love my forehead too. And no, I don't want to get rid of the lines. I'm saying I know that we have lines in our family, so that's where my
they're there, isn't it?
But it's all right. I'm okay as long as I don't look disheveled and mash up. Do you know what I mean? I'm all good. Please, African man, stop saying guys. I'm not talking, you know. Nana, I'm cool. I'm not going to put nothing.
But I'm not going under the knife. These are injections.
I don't want to be like this when I'm laughing.
These are injections. But that's what baby Botox.
No.
Like, you still have your expressions. That's why it's called baby Botox. So I wouldn't have a frozen face. The thing is, you guys probably wouldn't even know when I got it done.
Yeah, if you get it done to the
point,
it
would just be like, oh, you're well rested. Or, like, I'll go on holiday, come back, and nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you can do it and your face doesn't change, let me see your face looking anything, anyhow. I'll be like, but the thing is, it's also do you. I definitely channel the do you, but please don't
go crazy.
Please don't expect me, like, if you start looking like,
or having, if I got my lips done. If I get my lips done, you know, somehow I've started to go insane.
If I start to look like this, oh my God.
Yeah, that's the beginning. That's the beginning of the end.
Thank you. That's what they're fighting for.
No, don't start watching our faces because when I get little bits done, you're gonna be like, "Hey,
there she
you got
is."
some injection."
Exactly. Not allowed. Listen, don't worry. I will trip her up and beat her feet, as you said. Exactly. Like, yeah, man. Nah, man. Not at all. We're not having it. Imagine.
Oh god.
But yeah.
We got to do these lives from time to time.
Yeah, well, guys, thank
you guys.
Your Aunties Could Never.
I think we touched on everything. We covered everything.
We'd leave the politics a little bit. The world is going to shit. We know the politics are politicking. So much stuff going on. Israel's still bombing. Labour's reforming asylum seekers and being even more right wing.
The budget.
The budget's been leaked.
How did you guys have you seen the bits and pieces?
I haven't seen all of it. Taxi cabs are going, Ubers are going up.
Basically everybody got it, other than the super rich people,
of course.
But
this is so mad. Let's have a look.
I was surprised. I was actually, I watched it live, and I really was like, "Oh, this is an interesting budget."
A win for Labour. The 2-child benefit cap will be scrapped, so we're no longer having 2 kids. We'll have more. I wonder what will come in on that. New taxes on the gambling industry to raise more than 1 billion. A new mileage tax for electric vehicles, which is a problem, I think.
Well, they lied. They basically, because that's why they was telling people to get electric cars, because you're not going to be taxed. And
now
they're taxing. So there we go.
The amount you can save in a tax-free cash ISA has been slashed from 20 grand to 12 grand, except for over 65s. Thank you very much. The 5 in fuel duty will remain in place until September 2026, when it will be reversed, through a staggered approach. Read more budget key points at a glance. Income tax U-turn on budget income tax rise triggers not normal, or whatever. Let's see.
But basically, she didn't put up the income tax. The thing that actually really did distress me was what they're doing to disabled people.
Yeah,
the mobility scheme. So it's like you can't get it's not even a luxury car. This is the thing.
A normal car.
It's a decent car. Basically, if you want a mid-range car, it used to be on there. It wasn't every car that you could get. Some of you will know my sister-in-law is disabled, and she does have a car through the mobility scheme. It's like mid-range that you're able to get, and to remove like a Mercedes, and there's levels to the cars that you can get as well. So it's not like any Mercedes you could get. It's not that. It's a mid-range Mercedes that was on there. It was a mid-range Audi that was on there. I don't get why this government has such a problem with disabled people.
It's so dumb. And they're not
no, you can't even get that. Bro, come on.
Percentage of this do they even make up to say that of the society? Like, it's a very 0.%, so they're not draining any kind of system or financials. Top end car brands such as BMW and Mercedes-Benz are set to be removed from the Motability scheme in a significant revamp announced by Labour and Rachel Reeves. The scheme, which provides a vital service for around 860,000 disabled motorists in the UK, allows individuals to lease cars, wheelchair accessible vehicles, scooters and wheelchairs using their enhanced mobility allowance. The programme is recognised for enhancing freedom and independence for disabled drivers, but the government has now announced significant changes. From December, motorists will no longer have access to Alfa Romeo, Audi, BMW, Lexus and Mercedes-Benz cars through the scheme. In a major overhaul, all coupe and convertible models will also be ineligible for the selection. Motorists will not be able to place orders for cars exiting the scheme from 1st of December. However, orders can be submitted until 5 p.m. on Sunday, 30th November, if customers already have a Motability appointment booked. Chancellor Rachel Reeves confirmed the alterations to the Motability scheme in her autumn budget on Wednesday, stating that significant changes were necessary, reports the Express. Speaking in the House of Commons, Ms. Reeves said the Motability scheme was set up to protect the most vulnerable, not to subsidise the lease on a Mercedes-Benz. So I'm making reforms which will reduce generous taxpayer subsidies, and Motability has confirmed they will remove luxury vehicles from their scheme, getting the scheme back to its original purpose of offering cost-effective leases to disabled people. So rude. A fresh pledge will ensure that a minimum of half of all vehicles leased through the program annually will be manufactured in Britain from 2035 onwards. Motability operations plan to collaborate closely with UK-based car makers to boost the proportion of British manufactured vehicles leased by customers. Andrew Miller, Chief Executive of Motability Operations, said the Motability scheme makes a difference to disabled people's lives every day, and our customers tell us it is a lifeline to freedom and independence. Working with government and the automotive sector, we want to do even more to support the economy, and our ambitious commitment should put British car manufacturing into top gear. I'm trying to find someone, the naysayers. I wanted to find someone to counter the point of why this is not a good thing. So it's like, why are you testing them out to be guinea pigs for British car makers? Like, what the hell?
Can you remember?
Why are you saying that people with disabilities can't have a luxury car? Are you fucking mad?
It's so
how many?
It's crazy. It's crazy to just be targeting a set of people. They still have to pay. This isn't, again, it's like social housing. This is not a freebie. You still have to pay for your car. It's just subsidized. Lots of different sectors and people get subsidized vehicles. But I remember when I was a kid, disabled cars were like small kind of mini things like that. And they opened it up so that it's like, well, why do you have to have this special vehicle? You could have a vehicle and it's just be adapted for you. That to me just felt like equity. Like, you're actually like, why now are you trying to penalize people and they're disabled? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just feel like it's the worst thing.
So let's see, because as they're saying, if it's a thing about getting rid of European, and it might be, let's have a look and let's just see, choose a vehicle type, a car. So the brands that are still available. Oh. Deny. All right. Because it's mobility scheme. Oh my God.
That's exactly this, Cat Rocks. If they give a set amount, what does it matter what is being leased? Exactly that. As long as the car can be adapted.
Exactly.
What's the issue?
So you can get a Dacia Spring, a Kia Picanto, a Ford Puma, Hyundai Citroen. So you can still get foreign cars on it.
Yeah. I guess if you remove the others, like, you're taking out Mercedes and all of that, the hope is that people will start selecting more British, but that may not happen. And it ain't even about that. It ain't about the British motor
industry. It's not. And why wouldn't you? I don't know why you're targeting disabled people. Let me not speak because I do not have a disability. So I want to understand truly what this does, because if there are other cars available, what does this mean? Is it just about the luxury of it all, or is there something else that's more like, what is it? I would like to understand.
It's why should they not be able? I understand that. This is the whole thing. When even Kemi, I cannot stand this woman, Badden.
Oh, no.
Afterwards, she's like, "Oh, shame, Labour." Like, so basically, you're taking from everybody else to do the welfare state, and it's like, if we can't look after vulnerable people, there are folks that do have 5 kids and do need help, and they were only able to have help for 2 of their children. Should we be penalizing children? Does that make sense for a society where you're supposed to be a first world country, that you would have poor children because you should only have 2? And when you have a government that is like, actually, that's not fair, and we can pull our resources to look after the most vulnerable people in this country, you're talking about, oh, that's disgusting, you're creating a welfare state. It's like, what's wrong with you?
They're all sick.
Truly, like, you're actually insane.
They're all sick. They're all sick, but know what they're doing, and the agenda is not for us. It's just for them. I don't want to.
If you can find, and you do all the time, money for all of the heinous wars in the world, I think the least you can do is look after vulnerable people.
It's only 800,000 people. Like, it's not a drain. I don't understand why you're using them as anything. Why their accessibility is being used to test run this pretend commitment to British manufacturers. It's a lie. Or if it's a lie, I don't understand why that group and not another group. Why not the biggest hiring group? Why not say, well, actually, I don't know. Why? It's not like, and how many are driving around with super luxury cars? Like, how many? We got a scourge on society. We got like are they all zinging and doing? Was it road boy racers? What they called? Racing and doing donuts in the fucking streets. Like, come on.
It's
what's
just
happening?
somebody decided let's have a go at these lot. It's easy to do it. It like the hoops that they would do, and they were always targeting disabled people. Like, you know, it's going to be harder for you to get your benefits and and it's just like, but it's not that hard for MPs to have second homes.
Yeah,
it's not that hard for MPs to have subsidized food.
Yeah,
and they're on proper wages, but you still have an allowance on your food. Why don't we start cutting their shit?
Well, as you said, they didn't. This budget didn't even touch the rich. And Maven Cat Designs, yeah, you know, they just want to create culture wars because people will focus on the make of the cars and say the society loves to look at the disadvantage while the rich rob us all day, every bloody day, all day, which is always. I don't understand it. The rich are crazy.
Exactly, MPs should never have a second home allowance. Nobody else does. Nobody else gets allowances for homes.
Yeah, it does feel like the Purge. It does. We did it the other day. Which would you rather? The Purge, Hunger Games, Running Man. What's the one you said that you would do? Squid Games.
Squid Games. So quick in and out. Fun while it lasts. I feel like I could go on game one, like the running one and the woman shoots you. I don't know if I could make that.
Nah, man, I'd be so like stressed.
I would love to do that though. They were doing auditions. I think they even sent us.
Yeah, it's on, isn't it? I haven't watched it. I think something that we knew went for it as well. A young girl I know went for it.
I want to do it. I want to actually do the TV show.
The TV show, sure, but not. No, we haven't. I haven't watched it. That's what Waving Cat Designs say. They're recruiting now. They're recruiting for the second season.
They're recruiting again. But I want to do it as the pod though. It's like it would be fun.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I would like to do. I always wanted to do Crystal Maze.
Oh, same.
I so wanted one of those glass crystals. I really wanted it, and then you know they're just those like just glass. I really wanted a crystal.
I did want to do that as well.
I really want to do the Crystal Maze.
Oh, that would be so fun. Yeah, let's see if we could get on a. You know who else is recruiting at the moment? Not Married at First Sight.
Love is Blind.
No, it's another one.
When's UK coming back?
When's what?
When's Love is Blind UK? It feels like it's been ages.
We just had it.
Love is Blind UK, have we?
Yeah.
Who was it again?
Like only one couple got married.
Oh, it's losing. Like now, Love is Blind. No one's getting married again. Yes, the Aztec section. Exactly.
Somebody was recruiting for a thing show, and I was like, oh, I wonder if these will do it. Maybe it was Married at First Sight.
No, I'm not going to do it. You're talking about your people in the comments.
No, I'm talking about you and Farrah.
God, leave us alone. We're not going to do it. We're not doing it. It's just leave us alone.
Would you do Traitors?
I don't know what that is. No, I don't. I'm not doing anything on TV. I don't work well under. I don't think. Actually, I don't know. I don't think I've ever watched Traitors in my life. I don't like.
I haven't actually watched it, but people always talk about it. I've never watched it.
I've never watched it, so I actually don't know. As long as there's no like getting embarrassed for my love life, I'm not doing anything to do with. No. I'm not doing Married at First Sight. Imagine me locked in with somebody. What's the rules of marriage with First Sight? Married at First Sight. First sight, I see them and I have to be married to them.
Yeah, you have your wedding day. That's the first time you see them.
And I've never met them before. And I don't even know what they look like. It could be some crazy.
But they also could be the love of your life. I mean,
how do they match me? How do they match me? How do I know that?
Paul and Charlene. That Charlene show that we had on our show, Charlene. Yeah. She's one of the people that picked the person.
So, but I can put in my criteria.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to go with my criteria.
No. How you do it is you've got to do the opposite.
No.
You'll get what you want.
No. What do you mean? So why would I want to marry someone that I don't want to be with?
Because if you tell them exactly what you're after, they always give you the opposite. So do the opposite, then you'll actually get what you want.
Absolutely. I'm not risking my life for that nonsense.
It's not your life. It's just
Number one, Elle said, thank you so much for saying I'd make great TV. Yes, I'm sure I would. And Slice Dizzle, I might end up with a Danish prince. That part. Imagine me.
No, then that's what you got to say that you're after, but they may give it to you though.
And exactly. And that
would be
hilarious. They love the swirl. They love that. No, bruv, absolutely not. I'd be mortified.
Waving candles, I said, what about pop the balloon?
Imagine me. Imagine me. And you're popping. Did you see like the one with the short hair girl? Because the black man said he doesn't like her short natural hair, and then it just became a thing. Sally. No. Don't sign up for show. Exactly, Little Shine. I'm not going to sign up for no show. Imagine someone popping a balloon on me. I've just told you, it took me how many years to get over my self-esteem issues, and now I'll go and pop a balloon to get my balloon popped by some freaking dickhead. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Rochelle, I don't know if Sade did apply. I don't know.
No, I don't think she ended up doing it. No, thank you, darling. No, thank you at all.
That would make great TV though.
Yeah, I'm not here for you lot's great TV. Great TV is in Your Aunties Could Never box and my British Blacklist box. That's great TV. Allow me. Love is Blind. I would do Elle. I would do Love is Blind, but you can't film my bits. I'm not having. There's no hope out there. Everyone's an asshole. Like, why is no one getting married anymore? It's too much like, now I know we're going to get famous. That's why I hate reality shows when they start to click in. I like the what's the word? What's the people studying one? I like that, understanding people and their behavior. But once they come on that, they get famous and can get stuff out of it. It loses it for me. I like Love is Blind, but I'll stop watching it if they start getting stupid. I need marriage. I think
Love is Blind. I think they're going to start getting older. I think they're going to.
They should do. People are more serious. Young people, you want to get married at 25. I can't find the right person. I understand it's struggle. We're not. Go to 35, 40s. People that have really been struggling. I would do it, but not be filmed. That's as best I can do. And you have to do all these mad auditions. So they probably wouldn't pick me anyway because I'm not going to be doing an audition where, hi, I'm a new, like, you got to pick me. I'm not doing it. You've already got to be engaging in the audition.
You know what the thing is? I think you're actually a bit too sane.
Yeah, I am.
Like there needs to be a little wedge, like a little madness.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also stupid, but it's just like I'd have to really want to play the game, and I don't. I'm actually taking it seriously. Like, hey guys, I actually really want to find a person, so don't use. So they might take me for my seriousness because I'm actually on it, but no, they'd be like, no, you're not going to go and while out and do you fucking this. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. So unfortunately, you're not going to get TV.
It's actually a very good idea, Will. I may clip this. Maybe we should clip this live and use it as AK's audition tape.
Send it and see where it gets me. Let's see. I'll actually allow you to send it and see what happens.
Oh god.
Absolutely not. But that's what I want to do. Don't put me on camera. Or you can show me going in and be like, you know when you see them ones like, I saw her and I never saw her again. Like, where did they go?
There are people like that on Love is Blind.
Yeah.
We don't know them. Their picture is out there and we never saw them again. Yeah. I think you should still go for it.
Okay, I don't mind you doing that, but I won't get it. They won't.
Oh, you know what? That one where it's like, is it Yumi? The one with Davina McCall. They're older and it's the kids that take their parents in and then you date, the parents date and the kids are there watching. Well, they're not kids, they're all Amma's age. Like that's a show and it's with Davina. They're all more mature. It's properly like you may get on with the person. It's actually really sweet. It's a lovely one. It's actually a really nice show. That's it. My mum, your dad.
Yeah, because Amma would be strict. Like if my daughter did it, yeah, she would be on it. She'd be so strict. So there's something like that.
It's a really cute show.
I'm also not, as much as I do this, I'm not out here for the TV life, you know. I'm not really in it and having everyone scrutinizing my background and all that shit. Yeah, in when she was 16, she got caught stealing from Sainsbury's. I'm not doing that. No, bro. I beg
No,
you.
but you should do My Mum, Your Dad, though. That is a cute show.
Yeah.
You would do Come Dine With You would win Come Dine With Me.
I don't put me on that pedestal. There's so much pressure. But I wouldn't mind doing Come Dine With Me. But it's not dating.
No, you would win that. You would win.
I'd have to freaking eat other people's and pretend I liked it. Or no, I wouldn't actually. Later, it. Absolutely. No. Will Smith, I'm saying that I know that my audition tape is not going to go anywhere. So you can put this in. It's not going to go anywhere. That's the point. And if they called me, I'm like, absolutely not. I'd have rules. I'm not being on camera. I'm not being shamed for the world. I'm not being shamed. That my pride and ego, yes, that's what I'm prideful. And the most humble, but that, no, man. I'm not being shamed. Oh, he didn't pick you. Oh my God. Or when the blind comes back and he's like, oh. Or me, because I'm quite expressionable, and then he's some weirdo. Because knowing me, I'll attract a weirdo, like who's going to be.
No, I think that we should. Charlene said that she would sort it out.
No,
at Married at First Sight.
Don't whine. I'm not going to do it. I'm not tethered to something that I don't want politically or anythingly. I'm okay here figuring it out with my little bunch of shenanigans life here. It's all right. I'll figure it out. I'm on shenanigans. That's all.
Oh Lord!
My romantic life. I don't need the world to be seeing it as well.
Elle said, "Yeah, for real. Let's do a petition. Let's make it happen. let's make it happen."
Oh, crazy, I tell you.
Oh, Will Smith said, "I have a face for radio."
Oh, bless. Don't say that, Will Smith.
You don't have a face for radio.
Oh, bless you. Look, guys, you lot, we started at what? 8:30. It is now 11:17. Are you okay?
Oh, my God.
What's the 1% club now? If that's talking about a rich black billionaire, okay, baby.
What is the 1% club?
We won't be asking you lot for memberships. Everything will be great. Get me a billionaire. Yeah, anything to do with matchmaking. Stop saying you got face for radio. Stop saying that. You haven't got faces for radios. You lot either in a relation. Like, no, don't do that. We'll be.
Oh, it's a quiz show.
A quiz show. What's that?
The 1% club.
A quiz show. About what you quizzing? A matchmaker. Yeah, if someone can match me, listen, do the work for me. Get my credentials. Get my likes and dislikes. Find me a man. Absolutely. Find me someone that's just going to understand who I am.
Oh my God, I forgot to put it out. The clip that is going to go on YouTube. You guys look out for this YouTube short. It's when Farrah is selling herself, when she's like, I swear all the time, and a man can't tell me like not to swear. And then she's like, because I want a man to look after me as I would look after him. And then Joe says, you sound really good on paper. And she was like, I am really good on paper. Yeah. I was going to put it out and be like, would you like a girl that swears? So that's going to be a clip that goes out. I meant to do it before we started this live.
We will turn off the comments, so don't make sure no one's freaking.
We're going to get into her DMs. She already has a little bit of a fan club. They're always on the live being like, oh, it's Farrah in the live. It's like, it's Nana.
Blind date would be good. Imagine like, so if I were a strawberry, how would you just dice me?
You would do blind date, but you won't go on Married at First Sight.
I wouldn't even do that, because imagine like behind the thing and you go, yeah, my name's Jim, and if you were a strawberry, I'd put you in chocolate and lick you all over.
That's quite a good answer. That's not that bad.
That's me being me, not Jim, real Jim.
Yeah, no, we got to do it. We got to do it live. Let's do blind date on the live.
Take me out with no likey, no lighty. Imagine me, and then a black man comes and says, "Definitely don't like black girls," and turns out. Listen, if I was on that show, I'd step off the lights and start cussing. You'd see an embarrassment. Not that no likey, no lighty when they only pick black people that didn't like black people. Oh no, my God, absolutely not. I haven't watched The Circle. I've got a podcast. I haven't watched The Circle. I actually haven't watched The Circle.
Oh God, no, you don't want to do that. Take me out.
No, imagine take me out, and so I'm like, yeah, from Essex, and oh my God, oh, where'd you go on Saturday to the pub?
Sarah said first dates.
Hmm?
First dates. That's the one where you go on the dinner, and then afterwards you both sit next to each other and you say if you're gonna go for a second date.
Listen, I would do everything without a camera on. For the world's titillation to be forever sealed, forever hold your peace with my problems. No.
First dates, there's been a couple of weddings.
That's all well and good. I need to guarantee guarantee me. I'll do it.
Guys, how do we
I'm
go?
not doing naked attraction, Yvonne. You do naked attraction. Although my bum might carry some weight.
See, you could actually do well.
Yeah, no, mate. My belly needs to tighten up a little bit. It is good exposure. It is good exposure, Share. Naked attraction is exposure.
No, I think first dates, that would be jokes because that's just conversation.
Hold on, what do you mean slice of diva? Would buy anything, Mama? What are you talking about? Plenty of exposure. My bum. Yeah, I got a big bum. I've got a big bum, Miss African man. I don't know. Listen. I am not doing anything on camera. Anything. All right, guys. You've had your fun.
Look, Slice of Dizzle says that he loves in some.
Yeah, to be fair, do you know what? I have been complimented on my little fupa, but it is what it is. No, we're never going to see my bum unless you see me in real life, people. Then.
Yes. You come to our live show when we pull our finger out and get it done.
Enough on me. How about? Oh, there's not coming like
exactly. Think promotional opportunities.
What couples retreat? A couples retreat show.
There isn't one.
There must be. Let's build one or make one. Build one because I read freaking slices. Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, exactly. Waving cat designs. I could do a Radio 4 quiz. Imagine DJ Ace called me the other day. Ace called me randomly, and he was like, "What's the answer?" I think I was his phone a friend. I didn't know what was wrong.
Serious?
I didn't know what it was. So now he hasn't even explained. He goes, "What was the question? What was the name of the film that had something? I think the answer was Burning Illusion." I got it right, so he was right to call me. And
anything film related or actor that I'm calling you.
Definitely. Yeah, and I was like, he just called me. And I haven't even spoken to him since. He literally, and I don't know where he was, what show. I haven't even found out where he was. I think he was on the radio or something. He just called me.
Yeah, you will absolutely get that. Yes, Share. Stop sexualizing AK.
Exactly. I'm a woman.
Imagine asking someone if they've got a big bump up.
I mean,
you're actually killing me.
It would be like left the country. Who won $1 million left the country? Oh, hey. Imagine if he did. Imagine if he did. He won $1 million. I was like, "What is?" He goes, "I got to go," because he was still in the game or something. He has not actually. Let me message him and say, "Hold on a minute, Mr. Ace."
Imagine no, we would have heard if he had won anything.
Yeah, because he's his family, his friend.
Yeah, that would have. Somebody in my family would have been like, "Ace is off. He's a millionaire."
Yeah, mate. All right. Benefit? No, it's not part of the benefits to see people's bums. Chris has benefits. Imagine that. Imagine.
If you guys watched every episode, there was one where you walked past the camera and I couldn't quite cut it.
What?
So you get up. I can't remember what you get. You're getting something and you walk past the camera. Some people during the live was like, "Raw AKs," turned around like you just walk past and you go back again. It was a few weeks ago.
Weeks ago?
It could be months.
And I got up in the live.
I was on camera. You walked past the camera and went and sat back down again.
On a live?
No, on a show.
Oh, in studio. Okay. Oh. No, I'm not a stallion because I'm not tall. I'm short. So I'm a pony.
You're an ass. You're an ass.
I'm an ass. I'm an ass. I'm a pony. I don't care about your bum bum. Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
I appreciate the.
I know. Like, why are we talking about bum bum?
No, she actually. There's so much film knowledge in there. It's actually crazy.
Oh, when I went for a drink during the podcast, I don't remember.
Thank you, waving captains.
Because I'm built like a South African. I'm Ghanaian. I'm built like a Ghanaian. I've literally got a Ghanaian person body shape. What? I'm a Ghanaian. I've got a Ghanaian shape. I am going to Ghana, my home country, not for dirty December. Okay, dirty December.
But you will be there for dirty December, though.
I will be there for dirty December, but I will not.
I'm sure you'll go to a
one or two parties. One or two parties.
I wish I was going.
I know. I wish you were coming too. I actually do. You and Fars. Wish you would. It'll be fun. I think we're gonna have a good time. Yeah.
Hopefully next year.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, Ghana's lovely. It is nice. It's a good time. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. It's gonna be fun. We're doing a filmmakers retreat, which is going to be great. Am I going with Will? Is Will going to Ghana? Will, if you go to Ghana,
Will's going to Ghana soon.
Will, shout me when you're there. Am I going to get my groove back? My groove's never gone, my dude. Just relax. My groove is there. Okay.
He's going on the 20th. He probably will be there. How long are you going for, Will?
In it, Janelle, nosy much. Yeah. When are you going? How long are you going for, Will? I'll be there about a week after. I don't put my dates out on public, but yeah. Oh, so you'll be 14 days on the 20th. Yeah, I'll be. Yeah, I'll be there. I think I'll be there when you're there. Will I? Yeah. I'll be there when you're there. So shout me.
Oh, you got to do one of the pictures.
Don't try it. Say that again.
You got to do a picture.
Yeah, we'll do a picture and say, hey. It's normally me and Yvonne who catch up and like we always do our selfie. I think I've seen Yvonne twice now or once. We caught up. So yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're gonna have the best time.
Mm-hmm. My cousin thinks I'm gonna find a dude out there.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
And look at Will, you chief. I think we can drop the act now, AK. We're doing our trad. Everyone cut cats out the bag. Imagine being tied to Will. Will, thank you, Waving Cat Designs, about the trichologist. Yes.
So,
it was.
Are you gonna do?
Fuck's sake.
Guys, I said to AK, because it did so well in stories, that she should just tell everybody what happened and have it in one post.
I just got the post on the main. Oh, just edit that one.
All right, then send me the whole thing then.
Okay, you do it. When are you and your husband going live again, please?
I should be done with everything. Everything should be up by Friday. So maybe not Sunday, for my nieces. But from next week. It's only because most of the evenings I was working on the website for aunties. So once that goes live, I'll have time again and we'll be back. He has actually missed it. I keep on saying to him, do it, go live and I can carry on working. Like I'll be off screen because I don't actually want to do my face and stuff. And you guys definitely do not want to see me without makeup on. So
relax.
I'll get into it.
Midnight, everyone, we see you and it's creeping. It's 23.29. The cost was expensive because the consultation was $190 and the products that I bought $140 and they're cool products. So
wow.
And like I said,
What was it called? Maybe it's not the woman I thought of, because hair consultation ain't that much.
No, I went to Fulham Hair and Scalp Clinic. It's black owned. Black woman runs it.
It's definitely in Fulham somewhere, but it's not called Fulham Hair and Scalp. Her name.
Gosh. I'll drop it in the chat. Again, this is not an
interview with the trichologist. That's quite a okay.
Yeah. Fulham. Listen, I went. I had a good time. I cannot vouch for the end results. I'm just saying this is where I went, and so please, I beg, if you go forward, this is not me endorsing, but this is where I went, and I had a good time with them. They were nice. They've given me. Wow, this link is horrible. Sorry about this link. Crazy link. Let me delete it and find a cleaner one. But yeah, it was £190 for the consultation. I haven't got anything to compare it to in regards to someone I've been somewhere else before and it would cost this and that. So I don't know if I got £190 worth of consults. Do you get me? So we could have a trichologist on the show. I actually said to the girl, how do you not market? And are you up to public stuff? So she said, I don't know, maybe. So maybe
because there were so many people. Like there hasn't been anything in our stories that has had that type of a response. So
that's
we definitely should do a show with somebody to actually go over all of the various different problems that we all have.
I'll message them and say, look, what's the deal? Would you guys come on the show? I told her I had a pod, because I was saying like it's hard, because when she was like, you've got lovely hair, I was like, I know I've got good hair. I pride we have good hair in our family, and my follicles have got like 3 strands to a follicle. So I've got strong hair, but it's just the hair damage. And my assumption that because I always shaved it and it's short, I assume the damage was from my hormones and being iron deficient. But like as I said on the live, on the stories, it's a combination of hair damage, being iron deficient. I had she said rapid weight loss. She said, have you had rapid weight loss? And I hadn't, but when I had COVID, I lost 4 stone. Was it 4 stone? What's 4 stone or 3 stone? Yeah. 4 stone. And that was 10 days rapid weight loss. So that could have helped. And COVID could have had an effect, plus some hormone. But she said, I need to get the clarification, because she was saying that hormonal change causes one thing, but not the other. So it's either it causes shedding or it causes breakage, but it doesn't cause the other thing, or vice versa. So all those things, and diet as well. You've got to have a good diet. So many contributing factors. And my hair, oh no, I didn't take a picture of it. It was under the microscope. You could see my poor little hair had broken bits, and it was thin, like my strands. And the thing,
that's like what Paige was saying. Her hair. Remember she was saying it's like a zip that had just opened, so it's like it can't form anything because it's not binded. You don't have the.
And because the woman I spoke to, she was so anti-extensions, and I was like, listen, but she said that even with your hair's damaged, so she said plaques are worse because it's like that interlocking and your hair's damaged. And the way you think it's protective, it's stressing it. And I was like, oh, she said, twists are a bit better, but you're putting pressure. And she said, like, I had the other, like maybe a couple of months ago, a twist just went bang, just came out, and it was clean. I was so scared that I was like, shit, I'm balding myself, but it's growing back. But she said, yeah, you've got traction. That's traction out of alopecia. Your hair's just putting hair on. You're putting weight on stuff. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize.
I ain't stopped you though, has it?
Literally, because the thing, what it has done for me is make me understand what's wrong with my hair. That's the greatest thing about it, because I had so much kind of theories and assumptions. So now I know what it is, what's wrong with my hair. They're giving me a treatment. And I said to her, I was honest, I was like, I'm probably going to put twists back in. And she said, no, leave your hair, do a twist. And I was like, no, I'm not, because my hair is damaged. What's on my head is not nice. It's all sorts of lengths. I've got like a hairline of breakage. Just not going to happen. And I've been dreaming about going to get my twists in Ghana. So I'm going to do that, finish that desire. When I take those twists out, I will shave my hair as I normally do. And in growing it back, I will use the products that they've given me, continue to use them, and see how my hair grows and treat my hair really nice, because she said you've got to trim your hair. The same thing, the thing is, that's a hairdresser. I know you've got to trim your hair every 3 months. Because my hair's short, I never do. She didn't suggest a protective hairstyle, Cher. That's the thing. She didn't, because she's like, no, have your hair out. She doesn't like, on the list it says no wigs, no braids, no cornrows, everything. Everything. And
it's exactly what Paige was saying. Exactly the same thing. Once your hair is damaged, it's like, don't put a protective hairstyle on.
You can't.
You do that when your hair is actually healthy.
Yeah.
And then you are protecting it. But it's not the other way around. It's not damage, protect. It's damage, cut it off, start again.
Yeah. You've got to have it out, because it's got to breathe. You can't be, because what I'm doing, and that's why it was getting worse, I'm not really understanding, is because I'm putting twists on it and it's damaged hair. The hair's weak. And like the last style that I did, I took it out quite quickly because I was tired and I didn't do it properly. So it was so much short hairs through it because it's damaged all the way. The blessing I've got, and she said, obviously, as we get older, we're losing estrogen and elasticity and rejuvenating cells. So after a while, we'll stop. That's why people, balding and stuff happens. So if I keep stressing it, where I'm younger, it's going to grow back. I get to a certain point. Soon I'm like, when that's gone, it's gone. So that's why I'm just like, this is my last rodeo in this state. But I don't want to shave my hair because I really want my Ghana twist. So once I have that, get my sister lock twist, get over that moment of having them back. I'm all right. At least for me, I'm not trying to hold on to it. I'm happy to shave my hair. When I get the mood to shave my hair, I will. So, and then that's when I'll do the proper hair journey.
We'll have short hair AK back again.
Yeah. Waving Cactus said I've had my hair out whilst I've been off sick and it loves it. Listen, my head shape's not suited to the shave look, but a short style. And I'm
how I feel my head is. I'm really think it's gonna go.
It's so mad because imagine born a different space, time, location. You might, as you are, have shaved your head. Do you get what I'm saying?
When I was a kid.
No. I mean, I'm saying that like in a different dimension. Nano today would be like, yeah, I'm short hair. Nano somewhere else is curly perm. Nano somewhere else is relaxed hair. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just all the perception. I'd look like my grandpa if I shaved my head. But you don't have to shave your head. There's also the thing where if you get regular trims of your natural hair, you also have to make peace, as Paige was saying, with having your hair in a tiny afro, or because obviously you're not advocating for perming or putting any treatment on it. So you'd have to, or if you've got a length enough to kind of do natural styles, but keep trimming it, you just have to be. It's all about a head shift, a mind shift, and it's hard, especially if we haven't got the typical light coily curls that are more acceptable than a 4C curl when it's just packed. Because when the Paige was saying just packing her hair, I was like, I could never just pack it. But I actually have walked around with an afro that I remember. Yeah, I used to walk around with an afro and just have my hair in a round afro, and then I used to have it like in a short buzz, like cut with a little, like a 1 centimeter of hair. So I've been through that.
See, but no, even just taking my hair out. This one, I did have it out maybe for a day, maybe 2 days. It was out, and I combed it out, and I did the thing like she said, like walk around with it, and I was like, this just looks. I can't get with it. All I kept on doing is looking in the mirror and being like, oh, when it has like about 4 more inches, and that's where my mind was going, to the point where it's like, well, you don't even have to lament over this. Just
put your head back.
Pull your hair out and keep it moving instead of thinking like, if it's got 4 more inches, it will be the right where you can wear it out. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a big battle, and it's unfair that this has been the problem of Afro hair, like for women, and like how we wear it. And yeah, it's a problem. I wish we didn't have this, because then if I just get up and have my hair and still feel sexy, and I'm like I don't know if I could do this again. Just quickly, I don't know if I could do this style again, because I was like, this is like 12, 13 years ago. The picture of me on the BMX. Oh, is it on this page? Let me find it. Like, I don't know if I could do that, and I really like myself like here, but I don't know if I could do it. Hold on. This style. Let me get my share screen. Like, I really like my hair like this, but it's such just a round little afro. Where is it? This. I like it, but I don't know if I could do it.
You've had your hair that length before.
with no cream, because I remember when.
Well, yeah, you would kind of texture it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wonder. I don't know if I could ever do that.
I feel like you could. That looks fine. When I'm thinking of you saying I can't do it, I'm thinking more the.
And I've had that look.
Like maybe. What would it be? Maybe like 3 inches.
I've had it in a kind of very Viola Davis or something, not Viola Davis, but I've had it in an afro. I remember we went to a TBB Christmas dinner. It must have been early TBB days. And I had it in an afro like that. And I'm like, well, where was I? What mood was I in? It's crazy.
It does really suit her short, isn't it? It does.
Yeah, I'm blessed in that sense where I like my hair short. And it's just that. I wonder if I could just do a little afro. I don't know where I was going. Like, I didn't mind that.
I don't know where she just disappeared to. Let's see if she makes it back. You know what? That is the thing. Don't she look 16 in that picture? No, that is just. What did she say? It was 12 years ago.
That's 13.
It's 12 years ago, isn't it?
13. So that was, what's that? So I was 13 years ago. I was 14.
So that's,
no, 30,
that's
30. How old was I?
2012.
Oh, so I looked 38.
38, yeah.
I was 38.
No.
No, more?
36 or something. 36. Yeah. I
Yeah,
know, but literally, I saw that picture and I was like, Rod, it's only because Sabina looks the same, but you literally look like a teenager.
No.
35, is it?
Was I 35?
No, she's 49 now.
I'm 49 now.
So you're 36.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Sure.
It's actually crazy.
It's crazy.
You look like a child.
Yeah, it looks like literally my school picture, like I was in college or something. No, that's the other day, man.
Did we know each other then?
Yeah, because I launched British Blacklist. We were talking on Facebook. We were in a Facebook group because remember, British Blacklist came after. Remember, that's when I started not being able to. When I launched British Blacklist, I was more distracted from, and that's when it was like, when did the Great Debaters end? We're talking about our Facebook group that we used to be in when we first met.
We became friends.
Yeah. So it was before. It was like a year or two before, because all we did was stay on. I was at work doing nothing, and then I
don't think that I knew you when I had Okai.
When did you have Okai?
In 2012.
When did the Great Debaters end?
I don't remember, but I'm sure I had the boys. I feel like I had the babies then. I think.
I believe I started the British Blacklist because I remember being busy, unless I was building it. So maybe it was like 20. Yeah, no, because I hadn't started it yet because I was planning it. So it would have been, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't.
We just like loose spoke with each other back then.
No, because we
I
only
was thinking like I would have invited you to the naming ceremonies and stuff because everybody else
close then. It would have been early days of just talking in the group.
Okay.
I think. No, I never wear wigs. I'm not a fan. But when I'm looking at some other pictures, I have literally had some hairstyles, boy. I can't even.
You did one. If you find the video from early days,
yeah, that's
there's one.
I tried. I looked like Donna Summer. It was crazy. For a second, it worked. I was like, why do I have this on my fucking history? That needs to go. It's crazy.
I think did I archive it? No, I haven't archived that one.
You need to archive. But you know what? It's also brown. Brown hair doesn't suit me. Black hair suits me, and it was off brown. And I don't know what happened to me. No, we're not gonna make. Well, I'm the oldest. I am the oldest. I'm 5 years older than Nana, or so 6 years.
No, 5.
Yeah. I'm the oldest. I'm older than Farrah. I'm older than Nans. But me and Farrah are the same age.
I'm the baby. It feels good.
Whatever, man. I'm good with my age. I'm good.
No, I know next year's going to be a big year. We've got lots to do.
Yeah.
And to celebrate.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we met in a Facebook group. So this girl called whatever her fucking name is. She had a group that I was invited to, and then we were all talking, and we all got along on. So there's Nana and her husband and some other people. And then the girl was a bit of a dictator in Facebook. It was a time when everything was about Facebook groups. It was really 2011, 2012. I guess 2011. Let's say it was 2011. So we just all started talking joke, and then this girl got really on her high horse, and she definitely didn't like my popularity, so she kicked me out. And popularity meaning like we all bantered, and she just got very controlling. She didn't like it, so she removed me from the group, removed a few others from the group. And then Nana and her husband and Russell were like, fuck that shit, we're going to start our own. So they started the Great Debaters and invited everybody that got kicked out and everybody else. And that other group disbanded, and we all joined here. Then we just used to back all day long talking about, it's so like topics, news, debates, all day long, just talking, catching joke, bantering. And that just became how we were. And then we just clicked and became friends. And when that ended, our friendship remained.
It's like we just moved on to real life. But that's and then we did have a WhatsApp group, like a few of the girls, we had a WhatsApp group, and we would meet up outside of, but it's still, when you came to Afropunk, that's when I was like, that's my girl. And then we didn't really know each other, and it was literally like, nah, she's cool.
And I was like, these are my sisters forever. And then we are somehow related, and then we found out somehow there's some connection in our relationship, in our bloodline.
Like, it's very strange.
It's crazy.
My brother is named after AK's granddad.
Without us knowing each other. Insane. Insane.
Wild. Yeah, no, that was a weird time. And around Christmas that she kicked everybody out. So it's like we were all online anyway, and it just was so weird. Like, why are you being strange about it?
She just got a bit
to stay. She's still
weird. That's just her. She got I was invited, and then I was like, oh wow, she didn't like people promoting stuff. She got very, because there's a time when Facebook moderators, and she got very jealous. And it was that, and it wasn't just me, but they were notably, I was like, what did I do? I was one of the few girls kicked out. I was like, whoa. Anyway. LOP, yes, ESN, LOP, ESN. Yeah, that was the other one.
Into the Great Debaters group.
So you're around.
Yeah, ESN, that was
the other one. And what was that one?
We used to go mad in ESN, but it got too cliquey, and it was like you would get 1,000 comments on a thread and stuff, and ESN just became too much. So it was a lot easier to have our own group.
Great Debate was less controversial. We had,
and we would meet up. We did dinners a couple of times. It is like our group share. It is like the WhatsApp group. Just obviously the WhatsApp group is a lot less people.
Yeah,
I think Great Debaters had like about 500 people in there.
Yeah, we had a lot. It was really good. We had a great the jokes. Who else? Oh, thank you, Janelle. They were so sweet. I love you guys. 23-year-old has been watching you guys for a year and a bit now. I appreciate you, aunties. Oh, bless you, sweet sugar pie. Lovely. Yeah, Facebook politics was so dumb. And no, she wasn't jealous of my bum, but she definitely was jealous of the camaraderie I had, because we are bantering all day. And I was the worst employee during them days. I went to work, answered my boss's emails in the morning, and then I was just on Facebook the whole day.
No, I was self-employed then. Yeah, no, and then after I had the boys and I did a stint at Barking Council, then I was just online all the time.
All the time. I don't know how I made it through. I was online, and it's definitely I was online all the time. All we did was chat and debate and bust.
And go from thread to thread, and a thread would be popping off, and it'd be like, look, they're going crazy over here. Somebody said would go over to that thread. It's so weird. That was like our time. It was just on Facebook.
Such a time. It was such a mad time. I remember I was I was in a couple of departments at the BBC. So I had my friends, all my girls were in day jobs. So we were all in desk jobs, office jobs. So then we'd all be chatting on emails. And then I'd be on Facebook.
My God, we read some of our email things the other day. Oh, the nonsensical chat, but it's actually very incriminating. But the threads that I found one, it went on for 3 years.
Yes, I can imagine.
Thread talking.
See?
Wow.
I wish I had that because obviously I worked at the BBC, so my emails have been shut down. I'm going to ask the girls if they've got any, because I don't know if anyone had their personal on there, but we had just unnecessary chats. Yeah, it's exactly that, Stephen. You probably would have been CEO. Held me back 10 years. Trust me. No work was being done. Literally, I remember waking up early and just being like, what's the chat? And then it's like, I've got to get to work. Damn. And I said, we didn't have the smartphones. You couldn't, could you continue the conversation on your phone?
No, I don't remember having a phone. That it was literally on desktops.
Yes, I had to rush to get to work. Couldn't give a damn about nothing. Get to the chat. Oh my god.
No, because at that time, what was our phones? It was Blackberries.
Yeah.
So I was in a few Blackberry groups. Like there was group chat on my Blackberry, but generally, if you didn't have Blackberries, you couldn't all talk. So it wasn't everybody that could talk.
Yeah.
Phone to phone. And then once WhatsApp came, that threw everything out for a little while, and everyone was on WhatsApp. It's a bit crazy. We've gone through it all. We're that generation.
We're from no phones to the phone box to actual freaking computers on my hand. Crazy. From no internet, no phones, phone box. 23-year-old Janelle, we had nothing.
It's actually correct to say to somebody, call this phone box at 6 o'clock, and I would be standing outside the phone box, waiting for the call at 6 to chat shit and then walk back home because you're not calling my house phone. But that was life.
That was life.
I remember when internet was the talk. Like there is something that's going to come along called the internet. I remember us all having these convos. What? You're going to be able to order pizza online on the internet? On the information superhighway.
Yeah, like imagine that. Yeah, when you had the desk gun, like, no, it's too much.
Yes, dial-up was the most annoying thing.
I never really got. I think I jumped because I don't know when. I didn't have to deal with the whole dial-up thing or the AOL thing of it all. That was very much.
Serious.
A computer in school because you're a bit younger than me, so we had a computer in school, and then that was it. And so then I went back to computer studies, and I think when I did my degree, my H&D. Computer studies. So I remember like learning how to do web coding, but then it missed me a bit. So then it wasn't until I got a desktop computer and was doing work and websites trying to. Oh mate.
Oh my god, when the phone call and then your internet would go off, and sometimes my mum would be having one of her flipping auntie conversations for hours, and you're literally there like, oh. Can I just get onto the internet, as slow as it was? But you wanted to be on flipping MSN.
Oh my god! I remember going to internet cafes, and I was like, you know, when you like, I had to clean. Oh my god, when they're so dirty. And that was, do you know what? I was a pregnant single mum, and I was trying to sort my housing out. So a couple of times I had to go down to the internet cafe to sort my housing out.
Yes, MSN Messenger. But I was in Black Chat, or was it called Black Planet?
Black Planet.
Yeah, and that was like the first kind of foray.
Yeah, that was
where like Americans would be there as well.
Yeah, that was Black Planet. I dibbled in, and that was and then we had obviously
and we had friends on that. Like I actually had friends on Black Planet.
It's back. It's still there.
Is it?
Oh no! Join Black Planet today. It's something different. I don't know. Something different.
Yes, and Black Chat and Black Chat too. Oh, Stephen, we probably was in the same places.
Black Planet was launched by Omar Wassal. I was he's not black. What? Look at, or is he black? Maybe he's mixed race. German, Jewish, and his mother is African American. Okay, sorry, let me show you. I was like, who's this white guy?
Too many hours spent on that. Yeah, from Black Planet. No, we went to High Five before my.
Yes, High Five. That's the guy that founded Black Planet.
Oh.
Omar Wassal.
We got some money.
We did.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Internet casts were the after spot.
Never for my generation. How old are you? We never did that.
Did we go to the internet cast?
Not after raving. We went to.
We went to
bed.
Where was the place that we used to always go to? It was in
Tinseltown.
That was our spot.
Yeah, Tinseltown.
Or if you're a little bit broke, then you go to Brick Lane.
Oh, we
to
never
the
did that.
bagel shop.
We were Southeast, so we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're internet ready.
Exactly. Properly. You can actually say we're internet ready. Like
we're at the start of the birth.
At the beginning of that shizzle.
Bro,
and you can even watch video on the internet because you just didn't have enough bits.
It's crazy what we could do now, what we couldn't, just within my lifespan. It's mad.
It's mind blowing. As I was saying, like creating an app, I can just sit there and make an app. It's
crazy.
Like, this is actually, it is truly insane. From having to go to the library or going through Britannica books, to get information.
And you got Jill Santana talking about can't read, don't read. I get the convenience of things, but this fake dependency on easy life is long. Go and get in the encyclopedias. I used to love the reason why I go to the library now. One, because I'm not old and I'm scorned, because now I'm like, what do people do? Because I know I scratch my head. So if I just scratch my head and I'm not nasty, imagine what people are doing. So I don't go to the library. And also, if the book's good, I'll keep it. I'll steal from the library. I'm not scared. Sorry, Waving Cat Designs is asking about Mesa glasses. Would you? I'm not interested.
Oh, I so want them.
God, of course you do. Of course
yeah. No, I really, really want a pair. Like, I so want them. And I feel like we're close because there's a few content creators that are like in our space and they've just got 3 pairs from them. And I just feel like we're like.
I think I was talking to someone the other day that had a pair and I was like, I don't like it. Don't.
Did you see the light?
No, but I think it was off. But I was like, I don't know how. But he had normal glasses because there's Meta glasses. Oh yeah, I think.
No, they look like normal glasses. The only way you can spot them now is if the lights are they've got the light on.
There's another brand. There's other brands as well, but I just didn't like it. There was something on the side. I think there's a camera. I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to be part of that until.
Oh, I cannot.
No.
When I get them, I can't wait. I know. I'm so close. They're gonna send us a pair soon, but
I don't like the idea because we're just enabling some madness and chipping and all that shit. We're just going to be their puppets. But technologically wise, I'm interested. So I'm a Luddite. I'm half Luddite, half techno thingy because I worked in BBC R&B. Oh, Kevin! I'm 43. I would go easy everything. Oh my God, easy everything.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Internet cafe raves ended between 4 to 5 a.m. until 6 a.m. Then when first trained. Of course, I understand that. I get that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But no, we never did that. But wow, and thank you.
Yeah, we didn't go to the internet cafe. More often than not, you'd hang around and then you would chat enough to go
to the next thing
and to get the underground. But I do remember us hanging around, chatting to guys, doing numbers games, and then
because ours would be raving in the West End, so we either go to bagel shop in the Camberwell, or we'd be in McDonald's in West End when it was where Lego is, not where, or the M&M. Where was McDonald's? It was where Lego is, not where it is now. So everyone would hang out in the McDonald's afterwards.
Oh yeah. If you're in like Equinox or Hippodrome,
yeah,
or even Gas Hub. Cher says I was at home playing Countdown.
Bless you. Bless you. Mate, man, live your life.
Oh, I love it.
All right. I am tired. It is midnight. I'm actually tired. You kept us chatting.
Yvonne, if you're still awake, you got your wish.
Yvonne needs to be awake. You better come and say our good night prayer. You better lay us down to sleep and pray the Lord our souls to keep, girl.
Oh, bless you guys. Yes, thank you so much for all of you that have been with us for the whole time as well. And as soon as the website is launched, I will put it everywhere. Please get the merch.
Yeah. Okay.
Face party. Oh God.
What are you gonna do first of the evening? At least you got listen. We got midnight. I gotta go to bed, man.
Yes. We'll be back again anyway on Sunday. Sunday. Oh,
we're out on Sunday. Well, I've got the Biffa Awards.
Oh, was that this Sunday?
Oh, she gave us a good night prayer. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you. Listen, I'm confiscating that. That's going into the real fund.
No, that is going for my
out of the surgery fund into the aunties fund. Thank you, guys. Bless you. Thank you, Yvonne. And
bless you guys. Oh, thank you. And if you've got a membership, please say thank you to Yvonne if your membership comes through. Yay!
And thank you for the early donations and being a member for 16 months. I think that was Waving Cat Designs. Was it right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Bless you guys.
You guys. All right. Okay, it's midnight now. So good night. God bless. Sleep well. I will see ya.
Bye.